Welcome, everyone, back to another episode of the podcast. As you see, we are officially on episode 7, almost to 10. But as you guys saw by the title of this podcast, today we have another guest. So without further ado, I know this person very personally, and you guys will find out soon enough. So allow me to go ahead and introduce Ryan. Ryan, go ahead and say hi.
Greetings, everyone.
So,
Pleasure to be here.
Ryan, as you already know, because you come on the because you watch all my podcasts, you and I actually know each other very well, Sodacast related. We'll get into that momentarily, but you already know the tradition here. So I'll go ahead and start it off as normal. For today's soda that I brought, reference back to episode 1 of the podcast, a Mountain Dew, the choice of the gamer.
Okay, nice.
So, that's my choice. Ryan, what did you bring to drink?
I actually have with me a nice bottle of Pure Life purified drinking spring water. Nah. Fucking jokes.
I was about to say, man.
I got me only nature's best. Fanta.
Fanta. Ah, okay. Now, let me ask you, though. So, on the last episode of the podcast, I actually brought on an orange soda. So, I'm going to ask you this good question. I want to know why you decided to bring orange soda out of all of them. And then, why Fanta over something like Crush?
Well, to answer both questions at once, I'd say that both the orange soda flavor as well as the Fanta brand were my first love ever in soda in my childhood ever. So this holds a special place in my heart.
So are you okay? So obviously, I know that you mentioned, you and I were actually talking before we started recording. So you know Dewey, who's previously been on the podcast. So I know that when him and I talked, he brought on brought on a mug beer. Did I just say mug beer? A mug soda, the root beer. So are you also divided in this community of Fanta versus Crush? Like, if someone gives you Crush, would you still drink it, or are you like, fuck that and smack that shit out of their hand?
Yeah, I'd say that I'm very soda diverse with my palate. You know, no stone left unturned with flavors nor brand. You know.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Dr. Brown's?
I have not heard of Dr. Brown's.
Mr. Brown's? That's another brand. Would recommend.
The fuck is that?
It's like the greatest soda. They have they have black cherry. They got, the standard flavors.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Brown's though. My girlfriend was the one that put me on it, and
that sounds like a laxative.
You know, right?
That sounds like a fucking laxative, man.
Doo-doo pill.
So, for everyone watching the actual video version of the podcast on YouTube, or for everyone listening, Ryan has a weird background behind him. Ryan, do you want to go ahead and explain what is behind you?
Oh yeah, so you already know we got Mike here. My God, staring at the back of my head, judging every decision I have left in me.
So is that a green screen behind you, or is that like a real photo of me?
This is a legitimate. I think it's a 20 by 30 quality print canvas that I have balancing on a mop and 2 mic stands.
Fair enough. So for everyone listening, Ryan has a photo of me with my hands extended out like a priest, ready to go ahead and grab a child, and I'm saying no as I'm looking directly at the camera. So just imagine me, a full-grown man, hands fully extended out, like a priest, trying to grab a child, saying no.
I was fortunate enough to grab this screenshot prior to the 12/22 release.
Which we'll get into that. Something I do, because I think everyone needs to get to know who you are first. So before we get into like you and I Soda Cat related, how did you and I actually meet? Do you remember how we met? Like when we first met, how we met?
I'm not gonna lie to you. My whole experience in high school has been, I wouldn't say completely scrubbed out of my mind, but I would like to say that some details have been kind of messed up
Well, guess what? We're
in
gonna go
recent
down
years.
memory. We're gonna go down memory lane. I can promise you that. I can guarantee you that, man. So I'll go ahead and I'll say where me and Ryan met, because the thing is, he listens to the podcast. I guess he didn't realize I was gonna ask him this question. Oh,
I know where we met. I'm not dumb.
you remember it was back in high school, but you don't remember what class or anything.
I think it was our. I forgot what the name of the class was, but what was that? Like the set building for acting, or
No,
was it before that?
no. We did not meet in Mrs. Spears' class. You and I actually shared it. Oh, I think I lost you. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost him. Oh, we
My
got him
back?
back. We got him back. We got him back. Okay.
I apologize. Am I allowed to use like internet service providers? Can I put them on blast real quick?
Yes, you can go for it.
AT&T sucks.
Yeah, you should
Like
get
big
Xfinity.
nuts, dude.
You should get Xfinity, man. That's who I have. Listen, you know what I hate about these podcasts, man? The one thing that I hate is I don't feel like I'm 100% comfortable yet, and just like I'm just chilling. I feel like I'm like a talk show host when I feel like I should just be trying to vibe. It's so fucking frustrating because I feel like I just have to like always try to get the ball rolling, and I can't wait to start bringing some of you guys back onto the podcast, like people that have already been on, so we could just start shooting the shit instead of me like interviewing you type shit. But
It's like you got a notepad of questions on your other monitor open.
I mean, but so thing is, you and I actually met in gym class, actually, in our freshman year of high school. Yeah. And it was mad fucking awkward because we were both scrawny little kids. And I remember that was my first time ever benching, and I almost threw out my back that way.
I kind of remember that, yeah.
Do you? Go ahead.
Damn, I kind of remember everyone we had that class with, and I remember at some point in the year, I just got lazy with it.
Uh-huh.
I kept sitting out on everything.
I mean, that's like every like edgy kid though. You know, the ones that wear the black jeans, the high boots.
Well, not my boots, but I definitely had some skinny pants.
I feel like that was pretty much all of us back in high school though at one point or another. But what recollection do you have of you and I in high school? I'm very curious. Like what's your initial memory of us?
One thing that stays strong in my head is, you know, he's no longer with us, but you know, Mr. Extreme himself. I was very fortunate enough to have that interaction with him.
Do you want to tell everyone about Extreme? Like where because I don't think a whole lot of people remember Extreme. Do you want to tell everyone what the fuck Extreme is and who he is, what he is, all that?
I remember when you opened the Facebook page. I remember I was in my early years of getting into like 3D modeling on computers, and I made him like the shittiest looking Extreme intro, colorless. It had like red, black, like white lettering.
And it
was so bad.
Flipped. How much?
It's just,
oh my god, bro! Now I do. Holy shit! Okay, so I do remember that actually. I fucking remember that. So originally, I started out. I don't know if you remember. Back in the freshman year of high school, I created a dance troupe called the Synchronauts with two other guys. And then after that, I was like, hey, yo, I could keep fucking doing this. I'm cool because we won the fucking talent show. You weren't a part of it, but I was like, all right, cool. I got to come up with my own dancer name. What would be fucking cool? What would be cool? Simple and cool to understand. Extreme, bro. So I said, all right, cool. We're gonna fucking do Extreme. That's gonna be my name. And thing is, I didn't know anything about like After Effects or how to make like animations at that point, and you did. And I knew you from gym class, and that's why I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and hire this guy. I'm gonna pay him like I think $100 is what I paid you to go ahead and make me this cool fucking animation. And you did. And you added music and everything. Did you make that music like originally?
No, that was completely pulled off YouTube. I didn't know anything about music except like hitting some drums.
And thing is, like, I use that for practically every video. I think I still might have like a few public videos up of like where you could get, like where you could see that intro. I might put some videos public again, like some of the dance videos, because none of them are deleted. They're all just privated.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking hilarious, bro, because it's so over the top, and then it's just this mediocre dancing.
I have two. One of them was unfortunately like too large of a file. I guess it got corrupted in the saving process. That one was the nicer. That one was the more crisper,
You're talking about the
finished
purple intro
product.
one? The purple
Yeah.
intro. Yeah, so the thing is, I do remember that one. I remember it broke your computer. I
Yeah.
felt so bad. I was like, I want to give you my laptop, but I couldn't give you my laptop because I had so much porn on it. I couldn't.
Everything crashed.
Your laptop got so fucked. I felt so bad about it. But I think don't you have it on your YouTube channel like today, like public? I could have sworn it's there.
Yeah, I think I do still have it. So many comments on that old video, like, you can.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Can you help me? Oh, just a bunch of kids asking for help for their intro.
Oh, speaking of which, you actually did help work on some current stuff. For example, if everyone that's listening to this podcast, you heard the little dun 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 dun. Yeah, that was this guy that made that. So he gets royalties off of this. He apparently every podcast that I do, I owe him apparently $300. This man's rich. He doesn't work a job anymore.
300 and counting. So
300 and counting.
I won't charge you for this video because I'm in it, but
oh, okay. Appreciate it.
I'm still calculating that.
Oh, speaking of which, obviously you have actually like played a major part in like Sodacat related things. Like you have been here for quite a while. Like originally as a viewer. Obviously, you and I have known each other since high school. You've helped out with Extreme. Then I took a break from everything, kind of like social media, doing like influencing stuff, posting stuff. And then I created Sodacat. You somehow found it. And then you were like, hey, yo, this is fucking cool. I believe you created like 2 Sodacat Facebook pages, if I'm not mistaken.
You had one already that you made me like an editor of.
Oh, yeah.
And then I couldn't do anything with that because that's like, I don't know, dude. That's a relic in the timeline of Sodacat. So
it is, man. Like, there's so much like dead Sodacat like channels out there of like, oh, we attempted this, never mind. We attempted this, never mind. We attempted this, never mind. There's so much of that out there. Not just like with me making you do it, but like with other people as well. Like, I don't know if you know about the Sodacat fan page on Instagram.
Oh, no. I know of the Sodacat on demand.
No. There's also a Sodacat fan page on Instagram that like I had my mods be in charge of before.
Oh my god.
And then we just let that die out. We were like, yeah, this is not going according to plan. Oh god, man. It's been a fucking roller coaster. But then of course, obviously when I took my hiatus from doing everything and then I came back, or I was planning on coming back, when everyone was curious of like, hey, when is Sodacat going to come back? What's he going to do? I reached out to you. I'm not sure if you remember. And I was like, hey, buddy, this is going to be a musical. I need your help. because I don't know shit about making music and I suck at audio. Like, if you listen to some of the earlier episodes of the podcast, like, you can hear the other person just fine, and you could hear, like, my mic going, like, in and out like this. Like, you can
I
hear me.
remember you were like, dude, I already got the keyboard. I already got the software. I just need help. You still got it. Yeah, I saw it the other day.
I got that drum kit, and I got that keyboard. And how many times have I used these things? Handful. Am I good at it? No. But
You got him?
I got him.
Yes.
I got him. But there was actually one song that I made, and I think it actually came out pretty good. I'm not sure if you heard it. It was the 12/22/21 video. I'm not sure if you remember that. It was like me, like with my back, like showing towards the camera, and I was like, ever since I stopped streaming, and like it had like some dope ass music at the end. I'm not sure if you remember that.
I think so, very vaguely.
And then like this mysterious voice was like, I could help with that, and then it did dun 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 dun.
Yeah. I remember that.
And when I did that, bro, I was like, this is the hardest shit I will ever fucking make, bro. This shit slapped. That music slapped, bro. God.
That is something off of like a late '80s like scary movie.
I try, man. Like I have such an aesthetic with like my videos and my streams and my podcasts. Which speaking of which, like ever since I came back to streaming, I've been still trying to figure out like how I want to like do everything, even to this day. And I've established like the podcasts as of now are going to be like every other Sunday, unless I could do this like full time. Then of course I'll try to get a guest on every week. I'll try to put out a podcast every single week because I think that'd be fucking lit. But then obviously I stream every Friday. And then I'm still actually working on projects behind the scenes. But as I've mentioned to you off podcast, off camera, I want to do like films, like little films. So everything Sodacat related, like on the main channel, is going to just be like little short projects. So like nothing, like you're not going to see like videos come out like every day or every week, even if I were to do it full time. But you'll see stuff like every few months come out because it's all going to be high quality production level stuff like that. And then obviously I have the Mike Art production channel, which is there.
Is it going in? Is it what's next? What's the next product review going on?
You see, the funny thing is like I put out the first video and it only like the channel only has 19 subs and it got 98 views in like the first like 3 days. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be lit. I need to focus a lot on this channel. And then I just didn't. The channel's not dead, okay? There are gonna be more videos. I just haven't had time. But I've been talking enough. Ryan, go ahead. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Go ahead, try to take over this podcast a little bit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am a 24-year-old male Hispanic white Latino.
Who's virgin?
I weigh extra olive oil, if you would say so. I weigh last time I weighed myself, I'm 195, building on some muscle. My arms were like maybe half this size in high school, so I'm fairly proud of myself.
Are you creating like a virtual like dating profile on my podcast?
I like long walks on the beach, and I like to listen to classical opera.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yes, hello.
Oh, welcome everyone back to another episode of the podcast. As you guys saw by the title, we have Gordon Ramsay on here.
Yes, hello. How are you?
This podcast is definitely an idiot sandwich.
Yeah. Dude. But yeah, I'm fucking chilling. I make music. I play drums. They're stored away in my garage right now because of spatial reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I do art. Fuck yeah, I do art.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pull up some art?
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Only the video people will be able to see it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You want to
Little
go ahead?
character.
You want to describe what we're seeing here?
I just set the background as a very, very, I'd say extravagantly muscular, non-human entity with like old wrestling pants and a belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say that I did a wonderful job capturing the essence of the male form.
Yeah, I think it looks exactly like me. I mean, look at me. Like I'm absolutely shredded.
At the time of drawing this, I actually had Soda just in front of me. He was actually naked, but, of course I couldn't draw that. It wouldn't fit on the canvas. So, of course I had to set the underpants on. I don't know if you can see it. Oh no, I didn't put in this one. The original drawing had like a little pee-pee bulge on
Oh,
the bottom.
I mean, when you moved away, it looked like the mic was actually the crotch
Yeah.
there. That's what it looks like. Looks like a major bulge going on there. There we. Oh,
Oh, it fucking vanished. There
you
you
fucked it up. So let me actually ask you, man, because so I know that you asked me a while ago, like before you and I collaborated. I know that obviously I found out that you were streaming or you want to get into streaming. So I was like,
go.
hey, man. Like this is back when I was like streaming like full time. I was like, hey man, you want some help? I don't mind helping you. Obviously, we know each other back from high school. I'll help you out. What do you need? What do you know how to open up these programs? Do you know how to use these programs? And for the most part, you're a smart fucking guy. I'd like to assume. So you figured out everything and you stream. But do you still stream?
The last stream I uploaded was like, let's see, last November.
Oh my
That's
god.
even,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
And then I'm
You're,
like, I only got maybe a max of like 4 people to watch that one. I was like, eh.
it's tough, man. So I've realized because have you tuned into any of my streams recently?
I've always every Friday I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get off of work. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna relax for a bit, and then I'm gonna fucking throw on Twitch and watch him. And
Hey,
then it's
man.
like, it gets to the point where it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I forgot it. Ah, damn it.
So you're fake fan. I always keep on inviting on these fake fans, man. None of you guys are real fans. You guys constantly come onto the podcast. I'm like, hey, have you seen the latest episodes of the podcast? What? You have other episodes?
Dude, I don't. Yeah, episode 2, dude. Shit was lit, dude.
Yeah. You remember what I talked about in there, right? What was your favorite part about it?
Oh, dude, when you brought
Said the
on
thing.
Extreme, dude. Yeah, fuck.
Oh god, man. But what I've realized, what I see the big issue is with streamers, streamers around my size, smaller, a little bit bigger, and they struggle to grow a community. They struggle to grow a fan base, whatever, however you want to word it. It's because two things, right? It comes down to consistency. So how often are you streaming? Because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you don't want to overstream. I know people that stream 15 hours, a day. I'm not even kidding. You could go on Twitch. You'll see it yourself. You'll see people stream
Yeah.
for 15 hours a day, every single day. And I'm like, that's a horrible idea. Because A, you're going to burn yourself out. And even if you don't end up burning yourself out, you cannot be entertaining for 15 hours straight. It's not humanly possible. Legitimately. And especially every single day, you cannot legitimately do it. You will eventually stop talking about things. You will not have anything to talk about. That's just facts. Let's
You'll just
agree
go
on
on stream to start crying. That's it.
that. Would be a great stream idea. I might do
15
that.
hour just crying, nothing
I'm
else.
I'm trying to think. I think I could tell you. Okay. All right, cool. Because I think by the time that this podcast episode goes out, because it's not going to go out this upcoming Sunday, it's going to go out the following Sunday. So I think I'm going to tell you what the idea is that I have for one of my streams. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and build up for one of my streams that I am black. Now, I know that might sound racist as hell, but hear me out. Hear me out. We're adding a new Sodacat into the mix. We're adding
Oh
in
yeah.
Sodacat B. Sodacat Black, okay?
Holy fuck.
Wait, hear me out. I'm not trying to cancel myself. I'm not trying to... All right, Sodacat Black is actually going to be Dewey, the guy that came previously on the podcast. I'm just going to have him come here. I'm going to post on Instagram, a video of, me saying, guys, I have to tell you something. I am black. I really am black, guys. And then when people tune into that podcast to see me dress up what they're probably thinking of me in blackface. They're probably thinking that's what I'm going to do. But it turns out I'm just going to have Dewey here, and he's just going to do the whole entire episode, like that whole entire stream by himself. It's just going to be him sitting here doing the whole entire stream. He's not going to acknowledge.
It should have like some sort of transformation. Like you'll like start like fucking like turning into like Hulk mode, and then you just go off screen, and then Dewey comes back in wearing the same clothes, and he's like, "I think it happened."
Oh my god, that would be lit. That's actually great. That is big brain. See, this is why we're
Big
talking about it now. Which you've actually come on the streams too as well. You haven't just attempted to watch the streams. You've actually been in some of the streams.
I was very fortunate enough to come on as Random Moore, the sexy lifeguard, if I do say so myself. You know what I'm saying?
We got to talk about that, man. That was an interesting stream because first off, I really thought that stream was going to do well. Barely anyone showed up to it. I think we got like a max of 5 people in that stream, and that hurt my feelings.
It peaked like 8, maybe.
That hurt my feelings. Now I'm starting to get like a little bit, like a few more people in my stream again. I just got to be crazier, but I really thought that hot tub stream was going to pop the fuck off.
Hurt. It's like hot tub and Sodacat. Like, that's like, how does that not like give you wet dreams at night?
Exactly, bro. Like legitimate wet dreams because we were both wet after the fact.
Yeah, fuck. We dyed the water. I eventually dyed the water red.
And people, okay, slowly. I don't know if people believe. So the thing is, I've done some crazy shit on stream. Like, I don't think you can. So that's what I was saying. Like, okay, so 2 things to become like to grow a community is you have to be consistent. You want to know like how much you should be streaming. Like before, I would stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, for 5 hours, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And those streams, I felt were good enough. I didn't need to do any more than that. I felt like that was good enough. Now I only stream every Friday. But then my next thing, on top of consistency, it also has to make sense. Like whatever you do with your streams, like for example, like I don't know if you watch like any other Twitch streamers or if you watch anyone on YouTube stream. And sometimes when you tune into people's streams, like they'll have like a random GIF or a random like thing on their stream that makes no fucking sense. Like they'll have like a little anime GIF up in the top right corner. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? What does this have to do with your streams? And they're like, I like it. It doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Like if I tune
get it away.
Like you have so much, like I'm not even kidding. Like I tune into people's streams and they're like, donation goal, like they have like they're like 3% for their donation goal of like $3,000 to buy themselves a new PC. And then in the top right, they have like an anime GIF. And then in the top left, they have like a $sign. And then in the bottom left, they have like hashtag hentai community. And then in the bottom right, they have Team Futa, like, or some shit like that. They have like
they literally put like a HUD on their stream.
Exactly. And like if it makes sense, all right, cool. But it doesn't make any sense because none of these things have any correlation to each other. Like, why?
Part of it, you know, I think it's like why what's going on now on like, I don't know if you use TikTok, but like you'll see videos where it's like a regular video and then Subway Surfers right underneath. I think it's the need to visually stimulate your viewers with extra bullshit.
I trust me, man. I know about those memes. This podcast bored as hell.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that for this podcast for like.
Yeah. We'll actually. So what we're gonna do is it's actually if you're watching the video version, you already know. But like if you're listening, tune into the video version right now because actually it's all just Subway Surfer. Like occasionally
we're not on camera right now. We're just putting Subway Surfer gameplay.
It's all Subway Surfer gameplay. There's no actual me or Ryan on camera right now. It's all Subway Surfer. Don't even worry about it.
You see this guy? Oh, he's collecting coins. He almost shitted.
I really hope. Wait, how do you listen to the podcast? Do you listen to it on like Spotify, Apple Music, podcast, YouTube? Where do you listen?
So when I'm at work, I do like database For my position at I work at Chewy. I work at Chewy,
Oh, okay.
but I do database stuff. So I'm on
Okay.
a computer. But fucking yesterday, I put on like episode. Was it with Dewey? Was it six,
Episode
five?
five, five, six, six just came out, which is
I,
Rosie.
I put I started listening to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is nice. But then I was like I think it was not even like 10 minutes in. I was like, fuck it. I could afford to put it on YouTube.
Uh huh.
And I didn't bother turning on the computer audio. So what I did was just match the video with the Spotify stream, and it worked pretty much the whole fucking time.
Fair enough. Double the views. Double the views is all I'm hearing right now. I appreciate that, man. You're a
I'm
real one
milking the
for that.
count.
Oh, did you? I need to know right now. Did you like the video? Did you like it? Did you leave a thumbs up? And then
I smacked it with my nuts.
good. And then did you leave a 5-star review on Spotify?
Actually went to Yelp.
Do you
And
know that? Do you know that Spotify actually does have like star reviews and shit?
I did not know that actually.
Yeah, yeah. So you better go leave me a 5-star review because the more likes and like stars I get, the more my shit's gonna get pushed. So make sure you always fucking do it. Yeah, I know you're doing it right now.
Gotta do that.
Oh, you got the wooden finger. I see.
Yes, sir.
You switch back. Oh God. So my question for you. So if you remember, like when you were here for the hot tub stream, how are you feeling from that? Because do you remember? For everyone that doesn't know, a few things occurred on that hot tub stream. First things first. I think. Do you remember how much money I said? Was it $20? Was it 20?
For the pool?
No. For the other thing that I'm about to mention, I said, "Oh,
Oh,
I'll do this. I'll put this in the pool for $20." I think it was. Was it 20?
I think so. No. Yeah, no, I think it was 20.
I said for $20, I will go ahead and take my microwave and toss it in the pool. And someone donated $20.
How is that, by the way? Did you get a new one?
No, I never got a new microwave. I'm still without a microwave months later.
Let's start a GoFundMe for Mike's new microwave.
Oh God. And yeah. I legit thought that we were gonna get like testicular cancer. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, when the fucking stream ended, I swear we were splashing around like a fair amount.
Yeah.
But your boom arm, remember, like we would just touch it and we'd feel like the fucking static electricity.
So for everyone that like, okay, so for everyone at home, like if you have ever had like pre-workout, like a heavy pre-workout, you've had pre-workout, right, Ryan?
Yeah, like once.
Have you ever gotten like that tingly sensation?
Yeah.
It's like that. It felt like, at least for me, it felt like that. Like if I were to touch Ryan, I would get like a tingly sensation because we have that, chemical romance type of thing going on between us.
We got that spark in us, you know?
We got that spark in us. When we touched the fucking boom arm, everything felt fuzzy. And I swear to God, I thought both of us got fucking cancer at that moment, bro. I'm not even kidding.
You ever use those like electrical pads?
Yes.
That's kind of what it felt like.
It was so weird, man. Because I was like, we unplugged it. I didn't think that there was going to be any issue.
Someone in chat was like, plug it in, turn it on.
We would have died wholeheartedly. We would have died.
Someone was like, turn it on, dude. I was like, $100.
$100, bro. Wholeheartedly, they would have donated $100 if I would have said, if anyone donates $100, we'll plug it in. We'll plug it in right now.
My fucking dad the other day, it was yesterday. He was
Did you
like,
show him that
what's
podcast?
the...
Did you show him that episode?
My mom was like, oh, didn't you go to his house? And I'm like, yeah, but it was a live stream. It's gone now, you know.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna show him the pod. I'm not gonna show him the live stream.
Oh, because they were asking about it. Like, hey, can we see
Yeah, they
it?
were asking. Yeah.
Bro, oh my God. Your parents are going to end up seeing that you sat in a half-filled, lukewarm tub with another full-grown man when we're both in bathing suits.
We were doing some questionable things.
We were doing some extremely questionable things. And then, let's not forget what you did in the pool.
What did I do? What was that, $10? Someone donated I think I asked for $10 for it, or a
Yeah,
dollar, some shit.
yeah. So, a little fun fact for everyone. I'm a man of my word on stream. If I say, hey, if anyone donates or subs or does whatever, this specific amount of money, I will do it. And I, of course, said the dumb idea, or Ryan came up with the dumb idea to say, I will dip my face in Ryan's piss. So, yes, Ryan here legitimately pissed in the pool as my face was in the water.
It was like I pissed in it, and then I was like, should we get in it? Should we like get in this shit? Because we were just our legs were in it. We were still enjoying it. It got warm, and then
It got really warm.
uh,
That was
I
the one part that I did like.
I think someone said like take a sip or something.
Nah, I wasn't gonna take a sip. I was not gonna take a sip of that shit, bro. We already had the radioactive fucking microwave in there, and then we're gonna fucking deal with your piss in there? Nah. I ain't drinking that. But
It,
yes, I did dip my face in the water. How long was that for? Do you remember? Was
oh,
it
it
like a
was a
minute?
full minute. Yeah.
A full fucking minute. And it was atrocious. And while I'm dipping my fucking face in the water, holding my head under the water, you were squatting over me, fucking me in
Yeah.
the ass. Not literally. Not literally.
Not literally.
Just,
Yeah.
just to clarify.
Pause.
Bro, I've always done some questionable stuff on my streams, man. Like obviously you already know. Like I almost got water poisoning because I did like so many like were you ever there for the
Oh, the
hydration
fucking
stream?
hydration. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I want to redo that stream too. I want to fucking do that. And then the fucking dab stream where I would dab like I attempted to dab 1,000,000 times and I got to 20,000. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, I gave myself a black eye from that. And then
It's because you were like, you gotta hear the clack or it doesn't count.
yeah, like you have to get the bicep in the actual eye socket. You know, it needs to make that sound because if it doesn't, it doesn't count. That's just the rules. I don't make it up.
We should do that again. We
Well,
should do another.
that's the thing. So, like, I'm inspired, like, with, like, doing dumb stuff on my stream. I'm kind of inspired by old school Mr. Beast in the
Yeah.
sense of I like, and I'm going to actually challenge him on this, but I need someone's help. I want to do a stream where I count to 1 million. Because I don't know if anyone's done it. I legit haven't Googled it. But I want to redo the dab challenge. I want to count to 1 million. And I want to do those streams, but I can't do them by myself. Reason being is because if I want to beat those goals, I need somebody to commentate. Because I can't be dabbing or counting to 1 million and chat's trying to talk and I can't, count to 1 million. I have to respond to chat. So eventually I need someone, if you're down for that, that's probably going to be more than a 24-hour stream, just to let you know. But if you're down for that, I'll order food and everything. We can chill here together and we can do those challenges together. You could commentate while I do it.
I can't remember when I saw this information, but I think it's already been calculated that from 1 to like 100,000, it's like
Yeah.
17 hours.
Nah, cause like here's my strat, right? Like I would be doing it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like I feel like you could easily speed through it. It all depends. Like if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that's gonna take 17 hours. I feel. But if you speed it, but my issue is I need someone to commentate, like talk to chat while I'm doing these things. Another thing is obviously I blew up a watermelon in my living room. Obviously we've had the hot tub stream. Like I've done so much dumb shit. And then I also want to do a hot ones challenge on stream. Like there are a bunch of dumb fucking ideas that I have for streams.
You ever heard of the fucking the single chip?
Yes. I'd be down to do that.
We'll do that.
Okay, so I don't know if you were there for this, and till this day I still plan on doing it. Where on a stream, I'm going to do just a normal stream as normal, but I'm gonna have 5 strippers or 5 hookers just chilling in the background. Legit, I think I told you about this idea, right? Did I?
You did not. This was not run by the board, unfortunately.
I mentioned this on stream, and everyone is down to see this. Where I'm just going to hire 5 hookers just to stand there. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm not going to interact with them. I'm just going to say, ladies, just stand there. Don't say anything.
That better be one handsome payment for their troubles to watch
imagine.
you.
Name any other streamer, right, that comes up with these fucking ideas and actually, because I swear to God, eventually this will be executed. I have done everything that I said I would do on stream. I wholeheartedly will do that. If I say I'm going to hire 5 hookers or 5 strippers or whatever, and they're just going to stand there, and if anyone in chat says, hey, what's up with the people in the background? Who? What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you guys seeing?
What the fuck are you guys on about? There's no one there. That will be the most amazing fucking stream ever. That's the one thing that people got to give me props for. I do everything I say that I'm going to do, which, speaking of which, I still have to do a porn stream. I have to do a porn review stream.
Oh, God. You got to do that on Kick, I feel like.
I'm still trying to get it figured out. I think I might stream it on Pornhub. I don't know if I could actually do that. But someone paid me.
A Sodacast video on Pornhub would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, bro. I've been telling people to do Rule 34 of me and like put it on Rule 34 and I'll review it. I'd be down. And I know that you draw, so I mean, if you want to start to make that Rule 34 of me, by all means.
I could try to. I'll do some NSFW art.
I'd be down for that. You could even, because you're part of the Discord, which, by the way, if you guys are listening to this podcast, feel free to join our Discord. We have a Not Safe for Work channel there where Ryan is going to be posting a lot of that content. And then we got Sodacat in the background again. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the project that you helped out with, because I think that would be an interesting topic. So obviously, yes, you helped out with some of the music, but you have also helped out with a future project that's going to be coming out, and you have helped out with actually some of the video editing, which I believe that was your first time actually doing any video editing, right?
Yeah, I also did. I guess you could say it's the first time I've done hand-drawn like animation when it came to doing the final countdown of your comeback.
I feel so bad. Yes. So for everyone that doesn't know, on Instagram, like back when I was like doing my comeback, like I did like a whole entire like countdown and everything. Like what was it, 10 days of like 10 days left before like the fateful day of 12/22/22.
Oh yeah. These were nice little projects because they kind of pushed me to do like animation, which is what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
So this was kind of definitely like my big toe in the water for that.
So thing is, like, I do actually want you to come back and help me out with more stuff, because like I know that you get busy and I've been busy recently for like the past few months because like I've been doing like stuff with like getting like license, like getting like higher versions of my license and stuff. And I actually wanted you to come back to continue to help kind of with the project that you're working on, which is going to have a quote-unquote horror twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to reveal. I'll tell you like after the podcast like what I had planned for that, but it's going to be really fucking dope like when you see it, because the little ending that we shot. Nah, never mind. I can't say it. I can't say it. But there's a lot that you and I still have to work on together. But yes, you did help out with those little Instagram clips. Which, how much did I pay you for each of those? What was it? $10? $100? I really don't remember.
I think it was just 100 in total for all of them.
100. Oh yeah, because it was like 10 days, $10. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, let's see. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. But then good.
I think it was another 100, or I think it was 120. I feel like for the 12/22.
I don't remember. I legitimately don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been helping out with the channel like quite a bit. Like, honest to God, that 12/22/22 video would not have been as good because the whole entire music in that video was all you. You said you said earlier in this podcast that like you didn't know jack shit about music, but since high school, You just know everything about music at this point. I don't know shit. You know it all.
I know the basics. That's
You
all
know
you
the
really need.
basics. Get out of here. You don't know the fucking basics. You're the advanced level.
If you know what a note is, fucking solid
I
foundation.
I have no rhythm. I couldn't tell you shit.
No, that's a lie. We
Bullshit.
clearly, dude, you know what rhythm is for you?
What?
You're fucking popping and locking. You're fucking
You mean extremes popping and locking? I don't know what
your
you're on about.
fucking your fucking contortionist act.
Let me.
I have that video. I have to put it. You have to show it on stream. It's the Syncronauts, you and you on
The
the it was the for the talent show. The
Yeah,
talent
yeah,
show
the
one.
first one. I think that's still up. I think that you could still watch it. Like I still have it on the YouTube channel.
Fuck, dude. Beautiful performance
Thank you, man. I
by all
appreciate
three of
it.
you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I know that you and I were actually talking about last time I gave you a call to like invite you onto the podcast. I mentioned, so if you listen to the episode with Dewey, I talked about like marijuana usage. Like
Hmm.
I was actually planning on getting into like CBD gummies. You're familiar with those, right?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because obviously you yourself have also been like an active smoker. Now, obviously, I'll let you go ahead and say like what your current situation is with it.
I'm a better man. I'm a changed. I'm smoking life right now. I'm taking it in. I'm huffing my air intake a day, getting my dosage of my life right
Do,
now.
do you feel better or worse?
I feel better, honestly. After a while, I started smoking when I was like 16,
Wow.
16, 17-ish, and like
For
it
legal reasons,
starts
that's a
off
joke. He started smoking when he was 18, when he was a
18,
full-grown
obviously.
adult. Yeah.
Even then, it's like
No,
we were all doing questionable shit at like a young age.
bro, at the end of the day, we all do questionable shit. I feel like the moment like we turn like the moment we hit puberty. Like that could be 12, 13, 14. I know that sounds fucking weird, but no, legit. Like I feel like bro, like I've heard no. Like back in the day, like we've all had those friends that have like that had sex back at like the age of like fucking 14. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, we're
about.
in like middle school, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I got fucking head today." I'm like,
I got my dick sucked. I put my finger in her ass, bro. She blew some shit out onto my finger. I put that shit in my mouth. It tasted
"God,
fucking delicious, bro. And then I put my
stuck it in
finger in
her
her
butt,
mouth.
dude."
Bro,
Like
it was so hot, bro. You missed it. And like he's got like the little soft dick, type shit. Little
hearing
baby
that,
dick.
thinking about that, and you like you heard that in middle school, and you kind of like think about it nowadays, and you're like, "Who the fuck were we like forcing ourselves to like grow up?"
Bro,
Like,
so when did you have sex? When was the first time you ever had sex?
let's see.
First time
It was such a terrible experience, but it
how
was
old
like
were you?
freshman year.
Of high school?
15 or 16?
Oh wow.
How old are you in freshman year? I think 15.
14. You're 14. 14
I
to
think it was
15.
like later freshman or sophomore year.
Okay, so I'm gonna say sophomore year because that's like 15, 16.
Yeah,
Okay, so what
fucking.
you want to tell us what happened? Can we hear it? If you can't say it, all right. But I'm very curious. Can
It
can we
was
be?
it was this female who was. I was warned by a friend to not like even go by like just avoid her entirely
Okay.
because like they already went to like middle school, so she's already been like a sketchy character.
Is this the X?
This is the ex.
The long term X.
Yeah, and
Okay.
she was like, "Don't talk to her. She hits on you. Just fucking ignore it." I guess I don't know. I guess I just like I didn't really pay attention to who she was talking about, so it
Mm-hmm.
came to the point where like she did start hitting on me, and it, dude, the whole process was like a 24-hour cycle, and it was on like a school week too.
Did you guys live near each other at least?
Somewhat, yeah. She's like on the other side of like some railroad tracks.
Okay. Okay. So
And
not too far.
no, I think it was like I snuck out at like fucking 12.
No, fuck. But I mean, at that age, bro, like we were able to like go to bed at 3 in the morning and still be up for school at like 6. Like
Yeah.
we had youth on our side. You remember? How old are you now? How old are you?
I'm 24 right now.
You're 24. You just had your birthday not too long ago, right?
Yeah, this January.
Oh yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday once again. I'm pretty sure I did wish you happy birthday, but happy birthday once again.
Thank you, sir.
I'm still 23. I turn 24 next month, bro, and I am, bro, my knee, my back, my hands, bro, my shoulder, like my neck and my shoulder is starting to like, because I have a whiteboard. I don't know if you've listened to my older podcast. Like I have a whiteboard where like I do like my little like daily tasks. I write like a little like affirmation note for myself. And when I do that, because I'm left-handed, I write my shit out. And like I could feel that shit in my shoulder and in my neck. I'm like, I gotta put my arm down for a minute. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm getting old at this point.
You kind of do one of these where you write. You just like hold your arm close to.
I'm like Salt Bay. For everyone listening at home, I pull like a little Salt Bay. That's how I do it. That's how I write. But like, man, at that age, like I feel like we were able to do that. Like I remember, like on school nights, bro, I'd be gaming till like I remember.
Oh fuck yeah,
bro! I remember like I play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on like my family computer. Like after jerking off at like 1 in the morning, I wouldn't like I would beat the game at like 3 in the morning, go to sleep in the chair, and I'd wake up at fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock, and go.
Pants are still down.
Pants are still down. Pull that bitch up, and my mom's like, "Time to go to school, sweetheart," and I'm already off, and I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm good for the day, bro. Kids do not realize how good they have it until they hit their the moment I feel like you hit your 20s, and obviously people that are in their 30s and their 40s, if they are listening to this podcast, they're gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know nothing until you're there. Shut the fuck up, you old fuck." That's all I gotta say to you.
It's funny because at that age, we were so excited to be here at the age we're at now. Like, dude, I can't wait to be fucking 21. I'm gonna fucking party and drink whenever and go to sleep whenever. And then we're here now. We're just fucking sad.
Bro, what time do you go to bed? What time do you go to bed?
I'm not gonna front. I'll aim anywhere between like 10 to 12.
Bro,
and that's still kind of pulling it because I get up at 6 to go to work.
Bro, I legit, the moment it hits 10 o'clock, like I have my time, like my bedtime on my phone, like it will automatically like say like, hey, it's bedtime, go fucking lay down. At 10:15, I'm already in bed. By 10:30, I'm knocked the fuck out. Like don't talk to me at that point. Phone's already off. I'm checked out. I'm already
Lights are off.
Lights are off. Like, I remember back in the day, bro, I could be going to bed at fucking 3 in the morning. I'd be chilling the next day at fucking 6. Like I said, that's how life used to work. Now, I wake up at fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. I got back pain. I get out of bed. I'm like, I slept a little funny. Shit's tight right now. Not in the good way.
I mean, that's good, though. You have that sort of, like, responsibility, you know? You have that, like, you gotta, like, you don't force yourself to do it. You just kind of, like, matured.
Well, also, because I'm looking to get back, because, like, so last time you saw me, I think I weighed in about, like, 137, 138, because when did we do the hot tub stream? Was that in January? Or was that February? I think that was January.
I think it was, yeah.
So I mentioned this on a previous podcast. Like, when I came back down from Tampa, I weighed in at a total of 127 pounds. And then when I came down here and I got on that scale and I saw I was 127, I said, all right, I am not going to go ahead and sit around weighing as much as I did in high school, in my fucking freshman year of high school, bro. My bad, my junior year in high school. I said, I'm going to change some shit around. Right now, I'm walking around at about like 145, 146 pounds right now.
Yeah.
I've been put on the weight. Like, I know I don't look it. I still look like a skinny little fella, but I got it in my back. I got a little bit in my ass, a little bit in the thighs, trying to build up the calves. The arms, I still got to work on. My triceps are looking great.
Fucking shapopping, dude.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. For everyone at home that doesn't know, right now I got the horseshoes going on.
He's got the fucking meat hanging off of his arms right now.
I'm not as thick as you. I can admit that, but for being the tiny little guy that I've always been, I'm finally putting on some size because later this year, I'm looking to get back into some combat sports. So for everyone that I've already mentioned it, I used to box. I used to be a runner. Then I switched over to boxing, and I want to either A, get back into boxing, or B, pick up something like a new sport like jiu-jitsu. Have you ever done any combat sports?
No, I think fucking what? I was probably 5 and I got put into karate with my brother and my sister. I got up to like I think orange belt.
Karate doesn't, especially kids karate. That doesn't
It's
fucking count.
karate's like that's it. It's just the basic, not even I wouldn't even call it the basic shit. It's just
They
something to keep your kids occupied and take your money.
legit, bro. It's literally just a fucking ballerina class. It's ballerina class for boys. That's all it is. It's
That's really it.
nothing fucking serious. Uh, but back to the point from earlier. So you were saying at the ripe age of 15, 16, you
Oh
had
yeah.
sex with a female, and
It was scary to kind of go out at that point because I haven't done anything like it. So it was my first time both having sex and kind of being a fucking "Ooh, I'm a bad child. I'm sneaking out.
I'm a bad boy. Ooh.
Ew. Fuck. Anyway, she sends me the address. It's like within walking distance, but I like skateboard there. I was into my skate. That was my skateboard era. I didn't know how to do anything besides push myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I get there, and oh man, I think, oh fuck, what I do? I go in through the front door, like some side door,
Mm-hmm.
and like, ah man, it was just such a bad experience. Like, lights off. Uh,
Did you I'm assuming as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, you guys did not use any lube.
no,
I'm
nor
assu-
do we
I'm
use
assuming
protection.
that was gonna be my next question. So that's that is always the most wildest shit to me. That at such a young age, not using protection. It is so. If you are listening to this podcast, if you are a minor, if you are under the legal age of 18, I'm not saying that you should have sex. I do not condone that. For legal reasons, I have to say, be 18, have sex.
Just
But
wait till you're 18,
but,
please.
but if you're gonna be a little shit and you're gonna have sex at whatever fucking age below the age of 18, even if you are 18, if you're above the age of 18, I don't give a fuck. If you are not trying to get that bitch pregnant, wear a fucking condom or get a fucking vasectomy. But still wear a condom so you don't get fucking STDs, bro.
That was one of the things that my friend was worried about. Like she's probably dirty as shit. Fucking she's fucked like the whole like football team probably.
Oh god, man.
Luckily there was no, at least on my part, there was no like mouth to genitals. I kind of like I didn't want to,
Have
but
you have you gotten tested for STDs? I'm just curious. I'm curious. If
fucking
you don't,
like 3 times.
are you
Yeah.
positive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like even when I would do blood work, they would be like, "Yeah, we ran the test for you anyway. You're good."
I mean, they practically always do it. Like whenever like they do any kind of blood work type of
Fuck
shit.
it. Yeah, they might as well, but every time it's like, "Yeah, you dude, you're sick, dude. You're clean."
So
Fucking
you didn't get her pregnant.
I didn't get her pregnant. I think the fucking I don't even think I finished, but the fucking cherry on top was like at the end, she like we like moved to like the front of her bed, and I think she steps in like her dog's shit. Not a big yeah.
Wait, what?
She's
What?
got she's got like a small dog, and I think prior to me getting there, this dog just takes like a small little crap by her door, and she like steps in it.
Nah, bro, clean that shit
The
up.
smear is on the floor. It's on her foot, barefoot, mind you, not even like socks, nothing.
That's
Uh,
filthy, bro. That is filthy. Bro, that is fucking disgusting, man. What the fuck?
I don't know. As like a teen, a fucking horn dog teen, I'm like, whatever, dude. Just
So
fucking clean.
wait. So when you wait. Let me ask you. So when she stepped in the dog shit, did you guys continue or did you stop?
No, that was the ending. We throw on our clothes, and I guess she just she wipes it up. I guess she like leaves.
So it was still wait, she wiped up off her foot.
Yeah, and like wipes it off the floor.
She didn't
At that
clean her
point,
foot.
I'm like,
she was walking around with shit on her foot.
probably.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm like clothed on the bed, just like waiting. She has like a TV on. I can't remember what was on. And I'm just like, this, like, I'm in a strange house. I'm not satisfied.
That's something. Okay, so a little piece of advice for everyone at home. Once again, if you are under the age, especially because you are clearly a fucking idiot. If you are under the age and you are trying to have sex, let's go off of Ryan's example here of him going over to a girl's place, having sex with her at what time was it? Midnight, you said?
It was like fucking midnight, yeah.
On a school week, right?
On a school night, yeah.
On a school night, all right? Keep this in mind. If their fucking dad wakes up on a fucking school night and they open up that door to see your fucking ass cheeks banging the fuck out of that chick, I guarantee you, he is legit going to murder you because he is going to think you are raping his daughter. Facts.
What the fuck is this guy?
I guarantee you, he's going to start to beat the fuck out of you. 100%.
Don't fucking do it, kids. Just wait. I guarantee you it'll be more, if not the best thing ever at the appropriate age, especially if it's with someone you wanted to do it with.
Okay, so you've watched my previous episodes, so you've already heard me talk about the story of where I came in a girl's eye, right?
No, what?
Yeah, so you remember, you watched the episode with Naf Gaines, right?
No.
You're a fucking fake
fan. I'm a fake fan.
So Naf Gaines is a British streamer, and he and I talked about like some of our more embarrassing sex stories. I mentioned how I came in my ex-girlfriend's eye in the shower when I got into a horrible car accident, and like when she fell over and I was dying of laughter, and like her dad was knocking on the door saying, "What the fuck is going on in there?"
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I just mentioned how like I had to like really take a bad shit and like she was showering. It was like this whole entire fucking. But I
Cover up story.
Exactly. That's what I told him. I was like, I just had to take a shit. You guys only have one bathroom. I couldn't help it. I couldn't fucking help it. Did you want me to shit on the floor? Or did you want me to shit in the toilet? Like, yeah.
I'll go outside for 2 seconds.
Like, buddy, listen. Guys, don't do that either. Don't go ahead and say to your girlfriend's dad at that moment, if you're fucking her in the shower and he's banging on the door, don't come up with the bullshit excuse of, oh, I had to run into the bathroom and take a shit. It's not going to work. But
let me shit on you for even doing it with parents at home. You know, I'll give you a strike one, pal.
I just realized a worse quote-unquote sex story that I have. I'm going to go ahead and say it here on this podcast episode. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
And if you have anything bad either, I would love to hear it. But my first girlfriend that I've ever had, we would always see each other right before like school started in high school. Like I was a freshman, or I think I was a sophomore in high school, and that's when I got my first girlfriend, when I was around 15. Yeah. Now, when her and I would see each other, we would always meet up at like 5 a.m, right by like right in this little plaza right next to our school. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right across the street, right?
Yeah. So what happened was when like school would be beginning, or like when we got there at 5 a.m, keep in mind we're horny little teenagers. Now,
oh my fuck.
She never came over to my place, to my knowledge. And anytime I'd go over to her place, she has an older sister and a younger sister and a younger brother. So like we would never have privacy. So our only quote unquote privacy would be those one-on-one times early in the morning at like 5 a.m. before school started. Now I feel horrible because we had a Little Caesars right next to our school, and her and I would sit there every single morning, and she would always bring a blanket.
Oh god, dude, no.
We would sit right up against the Little Caesars, the window of the Little Caesars. We'd literally sit down on our book bags. She'd toss the blanket over us, and we'd start making out and she'd be reaching into my pants, stroking my shit. Like, she'd be getting fucking rug burn over her knuckles because she's fucking rubbing it against her knuckles up against my fucking underwear, trying to stroke the fuck out of my dick, my little fucking teenage dick that's like this big, bro, fucking pinky.
It's like less than that.
And then, keep in mind, I'm over here fingering this bitch. I swear to God, bro. And
You're doing the cross hand fucking technique.
Exactly. That's what we're fucking doing under this blanket. And now keep in mind, there was a store. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like an H&R Block. It was like a tax place or like a little bank.
Yeah.
And that place was always open. Like that early in the morning. And someone in there came out, and they said to us, the employees said in there that you guys can't be doing anything out here anymore. And I was like, who are you? As I'm fingering the fuck out of her. I'm like, who are you, buddy? And he's like, listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You guys are teenagers. You shouldn't be doing this out here. I'm like, we're not doing anything. We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just fucking sitting here, nerd.
Like, we're sitting here, you fucking loser. Go get some pussy, bro. As I'm fingering the fuck out of her, and she's stroking my little soft dick outside of the school at 5 a.m, bro. Oh, that was the weirdest. That was one of the weirdest experiences that just hit me the other day that I just remembered.
At least the cops didn't get called.
No, thankfully the cops did not get called for that. That would have been... as a minor, can you get put on like a child, like, or not? Can you get put on a sex offender list as a child?
You
like,
both were minors, so I think it'd just be like a...
But like, if you're a minor, right?
Public indecency.
I feel like you still can get put on like a sex offender list even as a minor.
Well, yeah, if you're doing it to someone like stupid young, but
no, because like, all right, like if me and you go out and we start jerking each other off in the middle of the street, we're gonna get put on a sex offender list.
No, we're old now. It's that's different. Yeah, we're old.
Like there's no
two grown ass adults fucking wanking each other off. Hello. Once when you pass 18, that's it. You're an adult, dude.
I don't know the rules here, but all I know for certain right now we would definitely get put on a sex offenders list. I don't know back then if we would. I feel like we would, but maybe I might be wrong on that front.
Do research.
Do you have anything as bad as that, or was it like the dog shit one like the worst that
that
you
one's
had?
like that's the top, dude. It's like, you know, I could have just went to fucking sleep that night. I would have had a great sleep.
You should have. But we were teenagers.
Dude, it's bad because I think that day at school, she like asks me out or some fucking bullshit. She hands me a note that's like, "Hey, I like you" or whatever.
Ugh.
And then that night we do it, and then the fucking day after, that morning, like, we used to like pass each other in the hall going to like second period.
Uh-huh.
And like she hands me another note. Literally, this is why I call it the 24-hour. Like, she hands me a note that's like, "Hey, I still love my ex. I can't do this. I'm sorry."
What?
You know, we can still be friends.
So, what?
I know. That's why I'm like, it's just the doo-doo streak of my high school history, really.
Gotcha.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no fucking pun intended. Are you, please do me a favor. Once this podcast goes live, please send her the link. I want her to remember that she stepped in dog shit and did not clean her foot afterwards. She just wiped it off. That's fucking disgusting, man.
That's fucking disgusting.
Another thing I was thinking about, can you imagine if I started doing these podcasts back in high school? Like right now, predominantly these podcasts are like all just sex talk because we're still like in our young mid-20s right now. You know, we still have a lot of life to live. Can you imagine if I started this in my teenage years, man? Like, hey guys, I just want to let you know, this past weekend I did a dance.
Hey guys, be sure to tune into my streams every Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday.
Like, what the fuck would I even talk about on a fucking podcast as a teenager? Oh, God, man, that'd be fucking weird. Oh.
It'd be some shit. It'd be just everyone you know in class. You just, like, that's how you would spread the word of the podcast. Be like, hey, guys, I got a YouTube podcast, you know?
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think if there's any time to start doing like social media stuff, like where if you do want to grow, the perfect time I feel like would be high school.
Yeah,
the
do young.
the reason why I say that, like, start it in like middle school, high school. I say preferably high school because I feel like at that point you're a little bit more developed.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of establish who you are as a person. Obviously, you're not gonna have to deal with voice cracks, while
Yeah.
doing whatever. So I say around high school is when you should start if you are gonna do it. And the reason why I say that is because you have so many people in high school that you make new friends all the fucking time. I feel like that is the easiest way to grow yourself. Because thing is, right, if you have a small community of your actual friends, let's say you hop on Twitch and you have a small community of your actual friends that you know in real life, I feel like if you have those people, it's going to be easier for new people online to come into your community because they already see that you quote unquote have an established community that they want to be a part of. Compared
Mm-hmm.
to, like, for example, in my case, I didn't start streaming until after high school, till like 3, 4, 3 years after high school. I didn't start streaming till 3 years after I graduated from high school. And I had to start from fucking ground zero. And that bitch is hard. It is
You still
hard.
had YouTube videos up. You were still in the early days of
But remember this
YouTube.
though. Remember this though. I never mentioned on my like YouTube videos.
Yeah, no.
Like I think I did no, I did do the video called I'm Back and I started streaming,
Yeah.
but I didn't really like push like on YouTube like hey guys, I'm streaming. And, like I didn't
Yeah.
really do that. I just made one video or two videos and that was really it. For the most part, I just focused on Twitch. And keep in mind, no one from high school watched my streams. Like, I didn't know anyone that watched my streams. Most of the people that are in my streams now, I don't know them in real life.
Your fan base.
Outside of you tuning in, outside of Dewey tuning in, I didn't know anyone else like before I started streaming. That's it. That's it. Everyone else, like Lag, Psy, Chimp, everyone that tunes into my streams or listens to these podcasts, I have no clue who they were before I started doing this. So yeah.
That's good though. That's your
Yeah.
that's your fuck. It's like the audience you don't know personally is the best kind of audience.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like I'm not saying I don't appreciate my audience or I'm not saying like I don't fucks with them. I fucks with them hard. But what I'm saying is that okay. No, I was just adjusting my mic levels. What I was saying is that I feel like it's easier to build a newer fan base when you're in high school because
Yeah.
obviously you also have new kids always coming into the school. Obviously, don't be like that guy being like walking around trying to make new friends, being like, "Hey, what's your name?" Ryan. Nice to meet you, Ryan. My name is Mike. I have a Twitch called Sodacast 13. Feel free to follow me whenever you like. Don't be that guy in high school. And if you do, please record it and send me a fucking clip of you doing that. That'd actually be fucking hilarious. I want to see that.
Man, how wonderful would it be to just go back?
If I could, man. A lot of people don't actually like their high school experience. I actually really did enjoy my high school experience. I would love to redo it all over again.
If you could have the knowledge you do now and then go back, it would be even better, I feel like.
Maybe. See, I thought about that. Like, if I could go back and redo high school differently, like with the knowledge that I know now, with like my personality now, I think I'd probably kill myself.
I mean,
Because
but like,
I'd be so
I don't
annoyed
know.
at everyone around me, bro. I'd be like, these fucking idiots are too immature. They're too young.
Yeah,
I would fucking kill myself.
you'd be surrounded by a fuck ton of just kids transitioning into like whatever the fuck.
Because you got to remember, I'm still 20. You're telling me I still have my 23-year-old mind?
Your
No, 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 no.
23 mindset.
I would be fucking pissed every single day that I'd have to go to high school. I'd be wanting to murder everybody, 100%.
You'd be getting. I've never gotten into a fight. I feel like I'd fight someone just to like get it out of my system.
Oh God, man, there were so many fights at our school too. Like every other fucking day, there was always a fight. It was always something. It was fucking wild. High school was such a wild experience for us, and time flew by, man. If you guys are listening to this and you are entering into high school, in high school, or about to leave high school, hold
Soak
on
it
to
up.
it. soak it up, man. Hold on to it for dear life. Appreciate every moment of it. Even if you say right now, I don't like it, you don't like it because you're not making it an enjoyable experience for yourself. Because I guarantee you, there is nothing like high school where you are forced to go to a place. Yes, you have to do schoolwork, but thing is, there are chill teachers out there. Not all of them are. Some of them can be bitches. But you also got to remember, those friends that you have in high school, most of them you will not be talking to after you graduate from high school.
Yeah.
Like, personal experience of mine, obviously, you remember the two friends that I had, right? The two little guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously, I don't talk to them anymore. Obviously, you know what happened to one of them. One of them passed away, I believe, what was it, last year? Last year. But, like, I don't talk I didn't talk to them, like, pretty much, like, a year after we graduated from high school. And I was like, nah, these are going to be my best friends for life. We're always going to be, like, best friends. Bro, if you, at the end of the day, like, thankfully, like, I still have you, but, like, you and I don't talk a whole lot. Me and Dewey don't talk a whole lot. How many people do you know from high school that you genuinely still talk to all the time?
Like, genuinely daily conversation?
Yeah.
I'd say, like, none. But
Exactly.
the ones that you still, like, hold some form of, like, communication to, you know, those are, like, your ride or die.
Yeah.
I have,
Go ahead.
I got my homie. Can I name drop? I can't name drop, right?
I mean,
First names only.
First names only. First names.
Howard Stern the second. No, like fucking my boy Josh, who I've known since the 4th grade. You know,
Okay.
our communication, I don't think is ever gonna fail or drop.
Mm-hmm. I hope it never does, man. I feel like at this point, if you guys have been talking for this long out of high school, I feel like you're set, you're golden. But, like, most people don't understand. Like, I didn't understand myself, and it got to me mentally, man. It got to me. Like, like, you're like, my thought process was like, these are my boys. These, like, you know those, like, memes about, like, the boys
Saturdays for the boys.
Saturdays for the boys night out with the first one that falls asleep at the boys sleepover type shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we were, right? Like, we were all like this, inseparable, bro. It was fucking beautiful. But a year afterwards, bro, just grew apart.
Yeah.
Just grew apart. Like, I don't talk to anyone outside of high school, and, like, I feel like that got to me mentally, and, like, hopefully people that listen to this podcast that are in high school, hopefully they understand that and are willing to accept that. And no one, it's tough. It's fucking hard to accept those things.
The first, like, I'd say the first 6 months to a year after you graduate high school is kind of the testament of, like, who's going to stick around.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to make an effort to hold that communication and, you know, hold that, like, want to, like, chill with you and shit.
Speaking of the past, you know what was really fucking weird? What happened just, like, about, 2 weeks ago? So where I went to, my elementary school and middle school were one and the same. I'm not sure if that's how it was for you.
Nah.
Because you and I went to the same high school, but not the same elementary, not the same middle school.
Yeah.
But the elementary school and a middle school that I went to, they recently, my graduating class of 2013 recently had, like, a reunion, a 10-year reunion. And I was like, what the fuck? Now, keep in mind, I went to a private middle school. I can't name drop. I don't want to say where it was, but I went to a private middle school. Majority of them are white. Now, obviously, everyone knows the typical white memes of how white people are.
Like, white?
Like, white.
Oh, God.
Like, in my graduating class in middle school, I think we legit had, like, 3 black kids. Of 50 kids, 3 of them were black, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I even remember their names. All three of them were black, bro. And it was the funniest thing. Like, because they invited me to it on Facebook. Like, they created, like, this giant fucking post. And I was like, I'm not going to this. What the fuck? Maybe I should have. Maybe I'm just being foolish. But I was like, a middle school reunion? Who the fuck has a middle school reunion?
Who the fuck still holds that kind of communication?
Like even like okay, so one of them even brought because they posted in the group chat, like they posted on the Facebook page. They brought the fucking middle school yearbook. Who carries
Oh
a
my
middle school
God.
yearbook around? Like they did like a before and after. They played the song that I got guns in the gun and I won't go. You know that song? They
No.
played that, bro, and they like showed like the yearbook photo of like that person, and then they showed that person now, and I was like. This is so cringe. I'm so glad I didn't go to this because
IRL cringe.
I don't remember anyone from my middle school. If I would have gone to that, if I wholeheartedly would have gone to that, if they would have said, "Oh, hey, Mike, how are you?" I would have been like, "Oh, hey, you, how you doing?" And they would have said, "Oh, do you remember that one time back in middle school when you and I did it?" No,
Like, fucking nah, dude.
Nah, I don't remember, bro. Oh god, the only reason why I would have went wholeheartedly would have been to get some pussy, wholeheartedly, because I think I could have pulled some mad puss there, because I had a major glow up. If I ever show like what I looked like in middle school, I was a busted kid. I had a crooked jaw, my teeth were all fucked up. I had these big fucking pointy ass ears, and my ears were like out there.
They were extra. They looked extra big because you had a smaller head.
Exactly, bro. Like I had a weird haircut, like where I had this like little side part that I do now, but like part of it went down and then like part of it went up, and it was so weird, like the wave, like the flip, like it was like that. It was so fucking weird. So like, cause they have a group photo of all of us like back in middle school, and it's on that page, and like you can see me clearly in it, and I look like a fucking elf. And if I would have gone there now, wholeheartedly, I think I could have gotten some puss. But the reason why but then I realized most of them there have either already been in a long-term relationship, already married, or getting ready to have a kid. So I don't think that would be too much of a successful night for me.
There's three people I know from high school that are currently have like fucking like this one girl who we went to high school with. She has like her daughter's like 6 now or some shit.
Holy shit! Well,
she got pregnant
at 18.
She got pregnant in junior. Junior year.
Wait, is it a black girl? Is it a black girl? Okay. Because I thought we were talking about the same person. Or I thought I was thinking the same person that you were talking about. No,
but like, dude, I don't know. I can't even. I don't even have the job right now to like sustain myself, let alone a kid.
That's the thing, bro. Like at the end of the day, like I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to already get that vibe because I feel like it's just in our nature. Where like I'm like I kind of want to be a dad, but yeah, obviously I'm not dating anybody right now. Right?
The fucking thoughts, like, oh man, it's a little me. I get to chill with him every day.
Because I'm like a year ago, I was like, I don't want a fucking kid, and now I'm almost 24, and I'm like, it would be kind of cool to have a kid, like, because like have you played God of War Ragnarok, bro? Have you played God of War? You haven't played any God of War games?
I've seen gameplay of it though. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, but like,
yeah, like I back in November of last year, I played God of War Ragnarok when that came out. I was like, damn, I'd like to just walk into my kid's room and say, boy, and just walk out, bro. I'd love to fucking do that, boy. Give him the fucking death stare, walk out, just call it a day. I would love to do that, bro, but I can't because I don't. First off, I'm not in a relationship, and I'm not gonna go out and knock a chick up. What do you even do at that moment? At that point, like when you're 16, Nothing. 17 years old and you have a kid, what the fuck do you do, man?
If you have good parents, I think you'll have emotional support. You kind of have the support from like your surroundings, everyone around you, like friends, family.
Let me actually tell you a story that I don't think I've mentioned on the podcast. So obviously you talked about your first experience, like you were 15, 16 when you first had sex.
Yeah.
My first time that I ever had sex, I was a good Samaritan. I waited
until
I was 18.
Good boy.
No, in actuality, I legitimately could not have sex till I was 18, and the reason being was because I got dick shy. I wholeheartedly got dick shy.
Oh, it would never get hard.
So okay. So back when I was 16 years old, I was going to have sex with, I'm just going to say this girl's name is, let's just go with Michelle, right? Her name, I was going to have sex with Michelle. She had a place not too far from where we lived, like not too far from our high school. And we would walk to her place every single day. I was 16. She was 19. Already a little sus. I know, but listen. I could get older bitches. That's all I can say. I get the mature bitches. But I remember we would keep like fooling around. Like I would like finger blast that bitch. She would suck my dick. She would jerk me off. I would eat her out. You know, we would do all this stuff, and like I kind of felt peer pressure from like everyone around me, because I was like, oh, my best friends, they've already had sex. Like I hear everyone else having sex. Like you already.
Everyone, it's like drugs. Everyone around you's fucking doing it. And you're like, man,
I'm
well,
like,
okay.
I gotta fucking do it now too.
I gotta do it now. Yeah.
So I remember me and her one day, we went over to CVS, bro. We went over to a fucking CVS or a Walgreens, and I remember we were gonna get condoms. And here's how I knew that I was not ready. Like looking back at it, I know for a fact I wasn't ready. When I remember, I had to tell her, like, hey, I'll give you the money, but can you buy the condoms? I'd feel embarrassed walking up to the counter and like buying.
You did like the anime like finger touch.
Yeah, the
Can
finger.
you, can you buy me some? You asked her to get you like a fucking Hershey's bar too, just while you're at it.
She actually, I bless this girl because she actually wholeheartedly did it. She was a sweetheart. I have nothing against this girl, but like, she bought the condoms. We went back to her place, start sucking me off. She gets on top of me. She's grinding on my dick. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like grinding on it, like fucking slugging on that bitch. She's like,
trying to fucking, she's trying to start up. She's trying to rev up the turbos, dude.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. My shit gets hard, and she tries to put the condom on me. And the moment she puts the condom on me, like reality hit me at that second, and my dick immediately got soft. And she kept trying to stroke me off. My dick kept getting soft. I was like, all right, fuck it, bro, just take that shit off.
She's like, show me why they call you extreme.
So, bro, so she takes off the condom, right? And I'm like, all right, let's give it another shot. Grind on me again. Fucking starts to grind on my dick again, right? Going to town. My dick gets hard again. I'm like, all right, cool. Go ahead and put on a second condom. Let's fucking do it. Go ahead. Let's give it another shot. My dick's hard. Puts on the condom. It stays hard for a little bit longer this time. She's about to sit on that shit, right? She's about to sit on it. And, like, as she's, like, lowering her ass down onto my dick gets soft again. Like, instantly. Like, fucking deflates like like, you know when you open up a balloon and, like, you let the air out and it goes, and it immediately starts to shrink? That was my dick, bro. That was my dick. I swear to God.
You were insulting her at this point.
Bro, I swear. I think we legitimately went through 3 or 4 condoms before we called it before we just called it a day. And
she was probably like, I got some, I don't know. So I don't know, Mike. I think I'm done.
I couldn't do it. I legitimately could. I did try to have sex underage. I don't know if it was my body saying like, hey, this ain't the one, chief, or hey, buddy, this ain't the time. I don't know what my
You're
dick
not ready.
You're not ready, buddy. My dick legit cock-blocked me. My own dick cock-blocked me. So I didn't end up having sex until I was 18. And I might end up getting put on a sex offenders list for telling you how I lost my virginity, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I remember I met this one chick in Miami. I met her on like Tinder or some shit, right?
Open admission. Just have a disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is just a joke. For legal reasons, this is a joke. This is not.
This is a made up. This is a materialized story happening
fabricated
right now.
Story. Nothing real.
Fully fabricated.
Nothing
CGI.
is real in this story. CGI
fake blood.
Story.
Fake gun.
This is just a fake story, make believe story for the podcast. Did not happen. So, I met this girl on Tinder, and for everyone that doesn't know, you don't download Tinder unless you're just gonna fuck, and that's it. Tinder is just there for fucking. Anyone tells you otherwise is a liar. Tinder and Hinge, I think, are just for hookups. I didn't know that at the time, but I'm pretty sure, at least here in Florida, they are only for fucking hookups.
If you were looking for love,
if you're looking for love, try fucking Bumble, try OkCupid, try fucking fucking Coffee and Dicks or some shit, whatever the fuck it's called. Go
anything
fish.
else.
Anything else outside of fucking Tinder and Hinge. Because I have plenty of stories of just fucking Tinder and Hinge. But aside from that, I met this chick. I forgot her name, but she lives in my area in Miami, and we met up. We talked a few times, hung out a few times. This girl was fucking stupid. Like I'm not even kidding. Like This girl was
a little bit of insult to injury.
Oh, okay. So you abused the fact that she was stupid. You took advantage. Everyone in the comments is just like, you.
listen. That's on her, bro. That's on her. But she's stupid for a reason, right? She's stupid for a reason because what happened was we went to the beach one day. We went to Miami Beach, right? And what happened was she was. You gotta remember, even still at the ripe age of 18, chicks, whatever chick tells you like, oh, women are not hornier than men. That is bullshit, bro. Women are just as horny as men. I don't know if you agree with that statement.
Maybe at that age, yeah.
I think it depends on the woman and the age, but like at least the women that I've been around, I think just as equally as horny. The women that I talk to, I'm around weird women, bro.
You got quite the selection.
But this chick said to me, "Do you want to fuck right here?" I'm like, "What?"
On the beach?
Nah, we were in the parking garage.
God.
So we got in the back of my 2005 Chevy Impala, and she got on my dick. And thing is, when you take a girl's virginity, that shit pops and it starts to bleed. That's why they call it popping the cherry. And her shit started to bleed everywhere. And I have fabric seats at the time. That
Just
shit got
soaked it.
It got all over the fabric seats in the back of my car. And I remember, so a few days later, like after we did it, she messaged me. I believe like actually like a day or two later. She texted me saying like, "Hey, just letting you know, I think I might be pregnant." I was like, "Hey, what? I'm not gonna lie, my heart dropped. I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself.
She's like, "I'm late."
She was like, I think I might be pregnant. I think I'm pregnant." I'm like, "No, you're fucking bullshitting me." She calls me like 3 minutes later, and she's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I got you." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean you got me? Like you got me in the sense of you're gonna help take care of this kid? She was like, she's like, "There is no kid. I pranked you, ha ha." I'm like, "Bitch, we only been talking for a fucking few months, and this is what you hit me with right now? The first time we have sex, and you fucking tell me I think I'm pregnant? Get the fuck out of here!" I ghosted
should
that
have kept
bitch.
her, bro. Honestly,
Nah.
that was the sign. Like, maybe she's the one. I don't know.
No, bro. This chick was ugly too. This chick was ugly. I did not have any taste, bro. Back in the day, I fucked anything. I fucked anything that could walk.
Anything that had feet, at least.
Hey, no. I don't got a foot fetish, bro. I fucking amputee.
That's gonna be on a T-shirt now. Sodacast
That's gonna be part of my
merch.net. I'll fucking amputee. Stupid ass.
I'd fucking amputee.
And it's like your face, like, like
On the back of the shirt, it's me smiling. Thumbs up, bro.
It's this fucking picture, but just like without the no.
Oh my god! Greatest statement come out of your mouth, dude.
Oh, bro, a lot of great things come out of my mouth. Not what I'm. Not
Oh,
what
fucking pause. Hold on. Fucking rewind that.
Pause.
Someone clip that.
This isn't a fucking stream, you dumbass. But nah, I immediately ghosted her after that. And like, bro, like this chick, because like we stopped talking around like October. Like we had plans to like do like Halloween together. Like she already bought her costume, and I remember like she posted on like fucking Instagram, like, "Oh, it's so sad that I have to wear my costume all by myself out tonight."
Oof.
I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, trying to guilt trip you.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't care what you say. If any women are listening to this podcast, right, do not. There are a few things that you do not joke about. I feel like that's pregnancy, especially at a younger age like that, when you know that they're not financially stable. And don't joke about that, and don't joke about cheating. Like those two things. Like don't fucking joke about a relationship.
Don't joke about having an STD either.
Also, don't joke about having an STD.
She's like, man, I'm a little itchy down there. What about you?
Did a bitch joke about that with you?
Nah. I feel like that shit's happened like at one point or another to someone.
I think some of those jokes could be acceptable if it's very, very obvious. Never put it in a text though. Never put it in a text.
Nah.
But like for example, like I've said to a chick like, "Hey, by the way, before we have sex, I just want to let you know, I have every single STD. I'm trying to collect them all. So I need to know, do you have any?"
I'm trying to catch them all, you know?
Like clearly they can understand like that's a joke. But like if you're like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, in the middle of having sex with them, I have an STD." Just, don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Hey, by the way, I got genital herpes. So you want to like flip around now?
Yo, bro, that's fucking wild, man. But I remember like after the fact, like after she got blood all over the backseat of my car, right? Like there were splotches everywhere. I remember my mom got in my car after, right? I don't remember where we went to, but she got in like my passenger seat. Like this is like a few days later, like when I started ghosting this girl, because I tried to get that bitch out, and like I don't know if you need like a special like type of thing to get like the stains out. I couldn't get that shit out. I couldn't. I tried using basic soap and water, and I couldn't get it out the fucking seats. Like the seats were like fuzz seats. They weren't like stitch cloth. They were like fuzz cloth. That's what they were. So I couldn't get that bitch out. Like it was in there for good. And I remember my mom looks in the back and she's like, "What's that? Did one of your friends get hurt?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mom."
Yeah, fucking scraped his knee.
You know how we are. We wrestle sometimes outside.
Us youngins.
We were out at 3 a.m. I slammed him down on the concrete. He cut himself. He got in the car. I guess blood got in there. You know, can't help it. You know, it just happens like this. She's like, "Oh, okay. We'll be more careful next time because can't have any more stains in the car." And I'm like,
innocent mom.
That's the thing, bro. I don't know if my mom is that innocent. I don't think my mom is that stupid. I do wholeheartedly believe that my mom like would assume that at the time I probably had sex in that car.
I feel like she did know, and then I don't know. There's a good chance she probably knew.
I'm thinking that my mom fucking knew, bro. You gotta remember, parents are not that dumb because they've been through their fucking experiences.
They're older than you. Think about the shit your mom's done, dude.
Like, think about when you're a parent, bro. Like, how much shit do you think your kid's really gonna get like by with? Like, how many times do you think your kid is really gonna bullshit you and get away with it? I think probably a few times, but I don't think every single time they're going to be able to outsmart you.
Think about this. This kind of goes back to having a kid. Like, think about when you do have a kid, and then you could kind of pick up on like the bullshit they're trying to say. the lie, the blatant lie that's happening like on the spot because they're just panicking. They're just trying to like say anything.
And kids are not very good liars, bro. At least like kids that I know, like kids are fucking horrible liars, man. They are fucking dog shit at lying. Because you got to remember, it's their first time ever fucking lying. They don't know how to properly fucking lie. They're just like, fucking Randy Smith came down from the sky and punched me in the face. That's why I got this black eye.
That's
yeah, bro.
Instant storytelling. You gotta be like a fucking comedian level of thinking to like lie properly.
Like when they start to get to like, you know, a little bit older in life, all right, cool. Then like I could bullshit to my mom now. I can work around my mom now. But I'm 23 years old. I did not get good with the lies till I probably hit my fucking 20s.
Takes a few tries.
Takes a few fucking tries.
Takes a couple good ones and then a couple of ones that you're just getting called out on.
Have you ever had a chick lie to you about like pregnancy though?
No.
You haven't ever had like a pregnancy scare?
Yeah, a few times. But it's like that you do the test and then, you know, that's kind of it's like man. It's just a waiting game. It's either you find the answer and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna tell my parents? What am I gonna do with my life? Or, you know, it's just like, oh, okay, cool.
Like I said, bro, if a chick were to tell me right now, like, hey, I got them pregnant, I haven't had sex in a while, but like if a chick were to say to me, I know that makes me sound like such a bitch, but like if a chick were to say to me like, oh yeah, Mike, I think I'm pregnant, I'd be like if I legitimately got a chick pregnant and she told me like, Mike, I'm pregnant with your kid, still to this day, as a 23-year-old man, I make good money now, but I wouldn't know what to do because I'm not at that point in my life.
If she's not your partner, you ask for a fucking test.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, that's
I want to know if that fucking kid's mine.
That's the thing, bro. Like, I wholeheartedly, like, of course, like, if it's my partner, it's different. Like, if I'm dating them for a while, 100%, it's different. But, like, I'm talking about, like, if it's, like, I just met you, we had, like, a thing early on, like, where we start to fuck a little early. You tell me, like, hey, I think I'm pregnant. I'm going to be like, can we get that shit tested real quick?
Yo, can we get the DNA test, please?
Here's something I want to talk about with you, right? So, what's your take? I think, because I read this a while ago, because I think this does happen more times, especially now in this day and age, where I think that we should go ahead, once a baby is born, we should do a DNA test, regardless. I think that should be included in every, like, whenever a kid is, like, birthed. I think that we should do a DNA test.
I feel like if you have a strong sense of like suspicion, then yeah, I guess.
I don't.
But
I
not
don't
even.
Think so. I think that it should either be a requirement, or I think that should be something that you could opt into, like right then and there, just to because bro.
That's like testing your girl's loyalty. That's like saying that's like her being like, I want you to take a STD test because I think you're cheating.
And that's fine. I'll take it to reconfirm. I don't think there's any harm in that.
Well, you got to think about how men and women kind of perceive things, you know? I think women are naturally instinctually like, I don't know, observant of things.
But I think it should definitely be something that's offered if, let's say, all right, cool. Let's say you get, because you're currently dating someone right now, right?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been dating for?
We're about to hit 2 years this July.
Congrats, man. But let me ask you this, right? Let's say you guys next year have a kid. Let's say you get married, have a kid, right? I'm just saying. Let's just say
2 years. Okay.
But let's just say
theoretically, yeah. We got like
theoretically,
great jobs.
Great jobs. All of a sudden, your life turns around, and you.
I got my fucking degree now.
You got your degree. You're like, this is the one. I'm a man now. I got hair on my chest, hair on my balls, hair on my ass. I'm a fucking full-grown man. Let's say, okay, cool. You want to have a kid, right? I'm assuming you trust your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So you probably wouldn't say, if they came up to you and said, do you want a DNA test when the kid is born? I'm assuming you'd say no.
Yeah.
You would say yes or no?
No, I would say no.
Okay. But thing is, I think, and that's completely fine. That's how I think that they should go about it. It should be offered. It should be an option. It should be an option to do it. Like,
yeah, it
hey,
shouldn't be like you have to ask for it.
What?
Like you shouldn't have to ask for it. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, if you, like, once the baby is born, because they take the baby away from you for, like, a few hours, I believe, or, like, a few minutes, just to, like, make sure that the baby's good, all that.
Yeah,
like,
breathing.
I feel like at that point, they can do a DNA test and figure out, all right, cool, is the baby yours? I feel like you should be able to opt in if that's something that you want to do. Because how many times have you seen it or heard of it where, let's say, a man will be raising the kid, and then all of a sudden, they find out several years down the line, wait, that's not my fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like, I legit saw a story on my Instagram not too long ago of a guy that came home from work because he got a DNA test with his, like, 4-year-old kid, and he was screaming. He was screaming because he said, I bought this house. I bought you your car. I've been raising this kid with you. And I just got a DNA test, and you fucking lied to me for the past 4 years. I've been taking care of this kid that isn't mine. And she's like, why the fuck would you get a DNA test? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you trust me? Bro, but it's not his kid, though. That's the thing.
Oh, that's the thing.
And he's
she
been
wants
taking
to
care of the
try to
kid for
flip
4
it
years.
around.
You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I think it should be, all right, cool. Like, if you trust your girlfriend, then cool. You don't have to go ahead and pay for it, get it done right then and there. But I think it should be something that is offered.
I get it.
I think so. Because, like, it's not so much like, you know, it shouldn't have to be like a requirement, because I see that people are on that side of the fence too, saying it should be a requirement just in case, because you never know if your girlfriend is, you know, we don't talk about those flat earther conspiracy theorist type of people. You know, those people are just fucking wild. But realistically, I think it should be something that is offered that you can pay for, because obviously, I'm not sure if you know about this, but you can also pay to actually hold your kid when you give birth to your kid. Did you know about that?
What?
Like, you have to opt in to pay to hold your kid.
For like the hospital, hold your kid.
No. Like for you to physically hold
Oh,
your
what
kid.
the fuck? Really?
Yes.
I thought that was just like a hey, you want to hold your freshly born baby?
No, you get charged for that.
That's bullshit, dude.
I'm not even kidding. So if you
What?
if they will charge you for that, I think it should be an option, because they'll tell you like, hey, do you want to hold your kid? All right, cool. We're gonna end up billing you for this. Yeah. So I think it should be offered that if you want a DNA test right then and there, or you'll get the fucking letter in the mail with your DNA results. I don't know how long it takes, but I think that should be something that is offered.
Dude, that sounds like that sounds so fake, dude.
You're talking about the fucking like holding the baby thing?
Yeah, I guess
I heard
it's
about
like
that a
that
while ago.
instant liability charge, you drop your fucking baby, we'll sue you.
Have you actually seen that video of the doctor that like actually dropped the baby?
Nah.
Yeah, there was a doctor that dropped the baby comes out and the doctor like holds the baby and then he just drops the baby onto the fucking like they have like a little tray and he accidentally drops the baby and it falls on its head and it's like, oh no, bro.
Fucking slipped out, sorry.
Fresh out of the womb, bro, and it fell on its head. That thing is gone. It's that kid's messed up for the rest of its life.
That thing's got a flat spot for sure.
It turns into Stewie Griffin, bro. It turns into Hey Arnold.
Football head,
man. Oh god.
That's unfortunate.
That is.
It's unfortunate, but that's a fucking instant lawsuit, no matter what.
Can you sue the hospital for that? Because I feel like because you have to sign things.
Yeah,
before,
but like that's a trained you don't just
you gotta
go to
remember
school for
but you gotta remember they call it a practice.
Fuck that noise.
You gotta remember, like it's all technical terms, right? That's why they call it a practice. So then you can never really sue a doctor unless they're doing things out of malicious. So when they saw that they dropped the baby, I'm assuming that they can go ahead and say, well, that doctor is practicing and clearly made a mistake. The doctor did not purposely drop the baby. And also, you sign waivers before you go into a hospital.
Well, you go like doing a investigation on that. Some lawyer would be like, okay, well, how many years has this doctor in specific have been delivering babies or
I don't think
doing anything?
I don't think
it would go that far.
I don't
be like, oh, dude, he's been delivering babies for 7 years.
If he was delivering babies for 7 years and every time he delivers a baby, like 5 out of the 10 babies that he always delivers, he drops them on their head.
You get your fucking license taken away at that point.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be a doctor anymore. But like for a one-time thing, I think he would. I don't think he would have any issues. I think he would get off scot-free.
I don't know, dude. I still think there would be like some sort of compensation. Like, yeah, we'll settle for like 10 grand. And like, we're sorry we dropped your baby. We'll settle with 5 grand.
Dude, I can't even imagine. That's another reason why I don't want a kid, man. It's fucking expensive to have a kid. Like I've heard like horror stories about how much hospital bills can be for kids, man. Like to give
having
birth
a baby.
To a kid.
Oh, because then you gotta. I don't know. I could be wrong for you gotta incubate it. Is that eggs? Like after you birth it, they have it in the hospital for some time. I think it's like a week or 2 weeks before you could actually take it home.
I don't know about that one.
Pretty sure that's how it works. They have to hold it.
I'm pretty sure they do that for like a few hours, not for a few days.
Could be a few days.
I think that's just for a few hours, buddy. That's why they're like, all right, cool. We're going to take the baby away from you, do a few tests on it, make sure it's good, and then we'll let you off on your way.
They're like on the other side of the door just fucking tossing it. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. He's holding up.
All right, guys, let's play some hot potato.
Whoa. Jimmy, your go.
Oh, the baby fell.
And then that's when they're like, yeah, we're going to have to hold it for a week. He turned purple a little bit.
That's when they grab like the birth certificate and they cross out the name that the parents came up with. They change it from like Jimmy to Stuart. To Stewie Griffin.
They swap babies. They just take someone else's baby.
You guys don't need this one anymore.
They didn't pay yet. We'll just take theirs.
That's when they go to the woman that had two like twins and they say to them, sorry, one of your twins didn't make it.
What if you? They were fucking around with the baby in the back.
They take one of the twins, they give it to the other parents that they just like drop the kid. They kill the fucked up baby, and then they give one of the other twins to the person that had the twins, and they go to the people that had the twins and they say, sorry, twin didn't make it. Very
First one didn't
unfortunate.
make it. Sorry.
He
had some breathing complications.
At least one of them made it. I could never be a doctor because that's
the
kind of
ultimatum, dude. Even then, being a doctor, you got the news, just the whole news aspect in general. Like, we did like a fucking 10-hour operation on your husband, but he like, it's so disheartening for you.
I'm keeping it a buck with you. I don't think, because like that's the thing when it comes to stuff like that, right? I've gone like so, like, what's the word? What would be the word?
Like emotionally detached.
Yeah, I've become so emotionally detached from that kind of shit. Like, if I don't know you personally, it's not going to affect me. So I feel like I wholeheartedly can go ahead and, like, go up to, like, if I were a doctor, and this is why I never could be, because I feel like I'm too much of a funny guy, too much of a comedian, where if I just, let's say I perform surgery on your girlfriend. Hopefully, Ryan, please, I'm so sorry for this, but...
Yeah, I guess super hypothetical, but go ahead.
I'm doing surgery on your girlfriend.
Shoot your shot.
And your girlfriend dies, bro. I'm so sorry. You're gonna just end this.
He starts fucking laughing.
I would go ahead. Your girlfriend dies from the operation. I would come out there. I'd say, Mr. Ryan, I have some news to tell you. Okay? I have good news and I have bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
The bad news, doctor.
So, obviously, as you saw, this procedure took well over 12 hours. I'm extremely tired from this. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Keep going.
I'm extremely tired. All right? We took a lot of time and we really gave it our all.
Look, I haven't had lunch yet.
Listen, I'm exhausted. I haven't seen my wife in the past 14 hours. I called her in the middle of that surgery because like, I was just so dead tired. They called me in last minute for this. I
started having phone sex with her right there, actually. But
I accidentally dropped my phone inside your wife while we had her open up. I apologize about that.
I cleaned her up as best as I could,
but unfortunately, she did not make it. But don't worry. Here's where the good news comes in. First off, bitches come and go.
Hey man, bitches be crazy. All right.
Bitches be crazy, but she shouldn't have gotten sick in the first place. That's not her.
She shouldn't have.
She wanted me to tell you right before she broke up with you that she actually, or right before she died, that she wanted to break up with you. So like she wanted to say no hard feelings there.
She actually said, if I don't make it, just let him down easy.
So we're gonna go ahead and cremate her heart for you. What the fuck is this? So for everyone listening to the podcast, not watching the video version, Ryan has a photo of me up from high school with a very kawaii face, which is like blushing eyes, drawn, or blushing cheeks, drawn on eyes, and drawn on lips. Thank God it's not doxing me, but you can see how much of a fucking idiot I look.
You know who drew this?
Bad. Who drew this?
Dewey.
It was Dewey that drew that?
No, Dewey, the girl that he was dating.
Oh.
In high school, because remember she was in our forget what the class is called, the one with Miss Spears.
Yeah, that was theater tech.
Yeah, there you go, theater tech, and she fucking drew this.
I don't remember her in that class.
And I told her to send it to me. She was always drawing.
Huh. I don't remember even talking to her. That's the thing. I remember her, but I don't remember talking to her.
Dude, I love this fucking photo. It's such a gateway to a past life, you could say.
Bro, I need to try to find like all like the old videos and photos of me back from high school, bro, because shit was wild. Shit was a different time.
I wish I didn't get kicked out, bro. I would have made so many more better memories.
You got kicked out of the class?
I got kicked out of fucking school in general.
You didn't graduate?
No, you never wondered why wasn't at graduation?
I never thought about it. I'm being honest. It never hit me.
Like, oh, he fucking transferred, I bet. Like, no, dude. They were like, yo, you don't have enough credits. So we're gonna have to fucking boot your ass.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your GED.
Yeah, I got my GD, but it
Okay.
sucks. Graduating with my homies would have been cool.
It would have been, but I mean, at least at the end of the day, you got your GED because as long as you have a high school diploma or GED equivalent, that's all that matters. What?
You said that like such a fucking interviewer. Yeah, as long as you have the high school equivalent of a diploma.
Like I said, man, all right, listen, I'm trying to loosen up because on these podcasts, I feel like I'm very talk show host, and I'm trying to be more of just goofy.
When I said you had a fucking notepad of questions like to your other monitor, like, all right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Okay, page 3. Mentioned girlfriend surgery. She died. Bitches come and go.
Pull through.
She could pull through, but she didn't. And now Ryan is showing on his background some of the Syncronauts. I gotta redo like some Syncronauts
The
shit, man.
Syncronauts final performance.
Would you want to be a part of the Syncronauts?
Nah, I never had a confidence level like you did.
Come on, we could do like middle-aged Syncronauts. We could do
I remember one of the videos you posted was you dancing at one of the parks by our school.
Yeah.
One of the big parks. And I'm like, dude, having the nuts to do that in public.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. I remember what I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
It was funny because I know where that spot was, like after watching the video. Like, I know where he is.
That's the thing. I'll be honest with you. Like at least for me, like when it comes to nerves, I am an extremely antisocial guy. Like I don't like talking to people. I genuinely don't. I get so nervous in front of like when I have to talk, but when it's just me doing shit, I get nervous beforehand, but the moment I get in front of people, I'm chilling. I'm like I just get switched on. I'm like I know what I have to do. Like when I stream.
You were outgoing, not even in stream, like even in high school, as soon as you were kind of like I wouldn't say the center of attention, but acknowledged, you would like show your yourself, your real colors.
That's the thing, like I don't, but like it's not about talking. Like for me, it's more about like just if you say like, all right, cool, Mike, you're gonna go up and dance. Wholeheartedly, I will get up there and dance, no issues. But if you tell me like I have to go up there and like spew some shit out my mouth to like give like a coherent speech, if that shit's not like written out, it's not that I'll be like scared. It's just like I'm going to start believing that I'm rambling, and I'll end up actually rambling and continue to ramble, and it's just like everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm gonna be spewing some fucking words. That's it.
Okay, here's actually a good question. So you watched every video that I put out back in the day, like when I was doing like extreme stuff, right?
Yeah, you did one. You did, I think.
Do you remember? House. Do you remember? Because I realized, like looking back at it now, I realized because I've mentioned it before on like previous podcast episodes of like I suffer from depression. Like I've legitimately been diagnosed with depression, and I found out about it like a few years ago, but I believe I've had it since like high school. And I'm not sure if you remember the video that I did on one of my extreme, one of the last few extreme videos I did, where like I was crying in front of the camera, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna be giving away everything, my speaker, like my boombox, my laptop, because bro, people were dogging on me for that back in high school too.
It was practice makes perfect, Mike. I feel like I tell my girlfriend that too. It's like you can't expect to be like the best at something.
Oh no, I'm not even talking about that. Like I was just depressed, and like people saw that video when I put it out, and they were like, "Yo, Mike, are you gonna kill yourself?" I was like, "I don't know, maybe."
I fucking might, dude. Shit.
I might, bro. Who wants some giveaways, bro? Who wants some giveaways? Speaking of which, I remember like I would bullshit, and I would tell people like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Like I'm gonna give away an iPhone and shit." I never did.
Did
like
you say you were gonna get? Oh yeah, I fucking remember that.
like back in the extreme days, like when I was like doing like the extreme videos, I was like, I want to do giveaways, guys. I want to give away shit.
Yeah, I remember hearing
I
that.
never gave away anything, bro. I was such a bullshit on that. Since I came back, I actually have been giving stuff away. I actually have. I don't know if you've been like tuning into the streams and shit. Like I actually have done giveaways.
I think what you should start doing on your mic art
Yeah.
is you do unboxings, but the shit you unbox, you just give away. You sign it,
Oh, so
decrease its value, and then you give it away.
so the thing is, I would have given away the AirPods, right? But like, here's the thing: if you look at these AirPods, for everyone that's like
Oh
listening
yeah,
at home, they say Mike's AirPods on them. So I didn't want to give those away. Also, I don't know if people want the AirPods after I've already put them in my ears.
I mean, that's like extra value right there. That's like getting like fucking used underwear from Japan.
Fair enough. So the thing is, right? So I've already done a few giveaways. So before I actually quit streaming, I actually gave away a hoverboard. That was like the only giveaway that I did before I stopped streaming because I didn't have a whole lot of money. The only kind of money that I was getting was from streams. Which I gave away a hoverboard, but since I came back from streaming, I know that you said that you don't really have a whole lot of time to tune into the streams, but I've given away a crown, the crown like that that you've seen like the photos with me on.
On your photos, yeah.
Yeah, I gave that away. I've also given away how much money? I think I've given away over $1,000 already.
Fucking sick.
Like literally, even this last stream, I did like a double or nothing. Like I did like however many times I die, I'll give $1 towards chat. So I ended up dying. I played Overwatch 2, and I ended up dying a total of 68 times. And then I put everyone into a raffle at the end of the stream. I put everyone into like a random generator, and it would pull someone's name. And guess who fucking won it? So people thought it was rigged. Dewey won it.
No way.
Dewey fucking won it. And thank God Dewey is such a good, like, wholesome man because I called him. Like, I was like, hold up, but you didn't win. I felt so bad because I was like, I kind of want him to have the money. I want to do the double or nothing. So I called him up. I was like, Dewey, do you want to go ahead and walk away with your $68 and be known as that guy that stole the money from everyone? Or do you want to double it and pass it to the next person? And you could tell he went,
He said,
fuck.
scripted event.
I swear to God, bro, this just looks so scripted. He was like, all right, cool, let's double it and pass it to the next person. I kept him still in like the raffle, but I knew it wasn't going to pull him.
It would have been fucked if it did, though.
Oh, that would have been horrible, bro. But I ended up losing like 100, I think it was 58 or 68 times I died, but whatever equals up to like $116. So literally my last stream, I gave away $116.
Chilling.
I did a stream before where I did a boxing game. I gave away $200. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I have like a rule now where every single month I give away at least some amount of money. The next giveaway that I want to do is I want to do a stream where we do a quote unquote live raid. You know what raiding is on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
So I don't raid people. I don't do that because I think that raiding is stupid because the moment people raid me, like my viewers, let's say I have like 10 people in my stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if someone raids me with like 20 people, all right, cool. It'll jump up to 30. But
It'll
then like
drop back down.
literally like 2 minutes later, it'll drop back down to like, it might chill at like 11 or 12, or we'll just go straight back to 10, or it might even go lower than that.
Like the people already watching you just left.
So like, that's why like, I notice like when other people get raided, they're like, they stop what they're doing and they're like, oh my God, thank you for the raid. I greatly fucking appreciate it. Oh my God. Like they stop whatever they're doing. Me, I'll stop what I'm doing, but I start to do like the weirdest shit. Like I'll get up and fucking twerk. Or I'll pull out Mitch McConnell and start having sex with him. Like, I just do the most random shit because I'm like, nah, if these people are going to show up here, if I'm going to be rated and they're going to get a first impression of me, it's not going to be going, oh my God, thank you for the raid. I'm going to scream as loud as I can into the mic because fuck you. I'm going to do some weird shit. I'll start to fucking attempt to do the worm. I'll do
That's
whatever.
Gonna divert all of the audience you just received.
I don't get, bro. I'm most likely going to lose them anyway. You think I give a fuck?
It's me, Mike. Break free from the cycle.
That's why, like, legitimately, people have actually stuck around, like, from raids. I've noticed that genuinely has worked for me. Next thing that I'll probably end up doing is I want to take, because I have a whole entire drawer of phones. I think you already know about this. So I'm probably going to take like this phone, for example, like this Galaxy S4. And I'm going to grab a hammer and I'm just going to like start to smash the fuck out of it next time I get raided. I'm going to say, that's what happens if you guys fucking raid me again, you fucking losers.
Amazing. You'll be known as the guy who smashes his phone and dances. They find like all the old extreme videos.
But that's what I like about my streams, man. And I don't know like what you do or don't like about my streams. I like that, like, at least with mine, you come to my streams and you never know what to expect. Except chaos. Like
That's good though.
You could always expect to come to my stream and like it's always going to be some wild shit. It's always going to be entertaining, and you know that you're going to be able to bully the fuck out of me. Like you could pretty much say anything in the chat.
You curse back at your chat.
Exactly. Like, you go to any other Twitch streamer for the most part, like anyone around my size, and you know what they're going to say? Hey, man, that's not cool. Don't say that.
Keep the profanity clear, guys.
You guys, if you say that again, I will have to ban you. I don't want to, but I will.
Mods, can we ban that guy? He said the F word.
Me, you come into my stream and you say, I hope you kill yourself. I'm going to say, buddy, I've already been considering it. You want to join me?
Buddy, I'm on the watch list right now.
buddy, I'm one stream away from doing it. That's what we're doing on the next stream. We're doing a live leak stream. That's what's going on. Like, get out of here, buddy. And everyone else will join in and join that person. Instead of saying, oh, that's not cool, everyone else will join in and be like, yeah, kill yourself. Like,
go fuck that guy.
Fuck you, Sodacast. Like, that's the thing. You come into my stream and you talk shit about me, everyone's joining in with you. No one's going after you. That's the funny part.
I'll join in on that.
Oh god,
I gotta remember to set a fucking like phone alarm. I feel like next Friday.
Remember, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh.
You never tune into my streams. I'm genuinely hurt by it.
It's not that I don't do it on purpose.
You always ignore me. I'm always here for you. You ignore me. I get it.
I'm like so ready to pass out.
Right now?
No, like in general. After work.
So what I want to do for eventually like one of these podcasts is that's where I was going back. Like I know like we got way off topic, but like I mentioned like the whole entire thing about like CBD gummies, and you said that like you're not doing any kind of like marijuana. But would you be down eventually, because I'm planning on upgrading my laptop, because obviously you and I've talked about it now where like I've mentioned like I wanted people to physically come here and do kind of like a couch thing or like
a
round table
circle jerk.
The circle jerk. Would you be down to actually come on and do that? And would you smoke like if Dewey brought like some marijuana, like a bong or a blunt or anything like that? Or
no.
Okay, but you'd still be down for that, right?
I'd be
To come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd bring like a gas mask.
Because I think like obviously I enjoy having everyone come on and it's like, all right, you guys are here like digitally, but I think having you guys here in person makes it even better.
Yeah, physical, like having someone physically, like you feel like the energy, you know, everyone's energy kind of combines better.
So what was gonna happen? I think I might have even like tried to do it with you for like the hot tub stream. I don't remember if I mentioned it to you, but what I was gonna do with Rafiq when I originally had him here, we were gonna end that podcast episode by doing, you know where those guys will stand in front of each other and they'll slap the fuck out of each other?
I think Oh, like the competitions?
Yeah, like you'll stand in front of me, I'll slap the fuck out of you, and then you'll eat the shot, and then you slap the fuck out of me, and we keep on going.
Oh my god!
I was gonna do that with him, like at the end of the podcast. I would love to do like stupid shit like that if I had you guys here physically.
It reminds me of the end of the hot tub stream, where I like flick the camera back on for like a second, and we're like.
And of course, it had to be you standing up because they had to see my face. They want to see me sucking you off.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Just to clarify, Ryan's girlfriend, just letting you know, I did not suck him off.
No sexual activities were done.
Did you ever show your girlfriend that you did try to fuck me?
No, I showed her clips. I think I did show her that ending clip. But fucking that day I was even like, tune into the stream, and she was like, I'm tired, I gotta go to bed.
My audience is starting to come back. Like I'm starting to build back up the streams again. It's tough, man. It's tough when you only stream once a week, man. If you ever
Yeah.
start streaming again, or if anyone's listening to this and you want to get into streaming, you gotta do it more than one day. I'm trying to figure out like a better schedule, but it's tough. Like when I get home from work, because I also like work out, and then by that point it's like 8 o'clock already, and I'm like, I feel like I'm already exhausted. I don't want to give a half-ass stream.
Yeah, you want to put that energy into the audience
Because like I don't want to be like the
or the
typical
audience.
streamer, like where you come into my stream, I'm like, oh hey Ryan, nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Hey guys, what's going on, guys? Oh, thanks for the bits. Oh,
Do you
thanks,
see?
guys.
Do you see the new thing that I do when people like sub to my channel, or like when people like follow or like give me money?
No.
I start to like sniff or like lick like the little notification that will come up.
Oh my god.
It's the funniest fucking thing. I go. I start to lick the
Who
fuck out of
fucking
it.
did it? Whose fucking money?
Ugh. Oh yeah.
I feel like another thing would
Go ahead.
help was a donation stream, like a charity stream.
So
That'd be cool.
we did do a charity stream. I don't know if you remember the last one that I did was where like I actually grew out the big beard, and I said, all right, cool. If you guys donate $100, like if we reach a goal of $100, I will shave my beard on stream. If we hit a total of $500, I'll shave my beard and one of my eyebrows. If we
God.
get a total of $1,000, I'll shave my beard and both my eyebrows. And if I think we get like 1,500 or like 2,000 or whatever, like we would do like my beard, my eyebrows, and my head.
That sounds solid, dude.
And we only hit like 115, which we donated it to Locks of Love. I'm not sure if you know about them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they basically like make wigs for like cancer patients and shit. I found out. So just a little fun fact for everyone: don't donate to Locks of Love anymore, because Locks of Love actually, I'm not sure if you're aware, they actually charge people for those wigs
For
too.
the wigs, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
My
know
girlfriend
that.
told me that like just this like past month.
Yeah. I
And
didn't
I
I
was
didn't
like,
know that originally. So like when I've donated my hair, and usually like when I donate my hair, I also donate like an inch. Like for every inch that I donate, I also donate like $10. So my hair was 12 inches. So I donated $120 because I'm not Mr. Beast level of rich where I could just donate, $1,200 to $20,000, that kind of shit.
fucking not yet.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. So I donate like $120. I donate the hair, and then like when I found out, oh, they charge people for that shit, I'm like, fuck. So there are alternatives out there. Like you guys can find them. Just search up like Locks of Love alternatives out like on Google or some shit. Some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't believe it because it's like, you can't call yourself a charity organization and then be like, yeah, you got to buy that.
You gotta remember, man. A lot of charity organizations are just basically tax write-offs. That's all they are.
Fucking yeah, it's all scummy shit, all
You gotta
behind the scenes.
legitimately that I believe that's why charities were invented.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Listen, I'm not here to get political, but all I'm saying is like there are certain conspiracy theories I do believe in. Like that's one of them. I personally believe, like that's just my personal belief, is that I believe that charities were created as just tax write-offs.
Fucking, I mean, there's other scummy shit that people do, like
Oh no, bro,
I
this
guess
world is
if
full
you're
of scummy
the
shit.
like insider trading, like telling like your investors to be like, yo, hold off on selling these stocks real quick. Like I don't know if that's illegal or not,
So
especially if they're investing into you.
so like I know, for example, like the whole entire like GameStop thing. What happened? I don't know if you know about that, because I've recently like been getting into stocks. I want to do a stream where I talk about stocks, but I cannot find a way to make that interesting for minors.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
I don't think I can figure out a way to make that interesting. I would love to do a podcast, a stream or a podcast revolving around that, but I don't think that will work. But my apologies. But like obviously like with the whole entire GameStop thing, I didn't know about stocks at that point, but apparently when they see suspicious activities, like when they see like such a high spike or such a like a major drop with no news coming out, they'll put the stock on hold. And what that means is like you can't buy the stock, you can't sell the stock, you can't do anything with it until they investigate. So what can end up happening is, like, for example, like when Reddit said, all right, cool, we're going to put all our money into GameStop or AMC or whichever one it was.
Oh, yeah.
The stock market, once that happened, because that's how you legit crash the stock market. Just in case you're wondering. That's how you legit destroy a company. Like, if I were to, let's say I were to become a mainstream streamer or mainstream influencer. Let's say I had the level of Logan Paul, that level of audience, where I had millions of people watching me, right? If I were to say, everyone that watches this, I want you to put $10 into GameStop right now. And if everyone did that, and I'd then say the next day, everyone pull their $10 right now at this time, understand, GameStop will then legitimately have to file for bankruptcy and crash and go out of business. That is how you destroy a business right there.
Did they ever? I think they're still alive, right?
Barely, but yes.
Fucking surviving somehow.
Did you hear about like what they were attempting to do? Like with like they were like, so GameStop has like closed like a whole bunch of chains, like a whole bunch of their chains.
Yeah.
And they were trying to convert it into like game rooms where you can go, and it was like a cool, like better place where it was like more of like a game lounge. Like you come, play games, that kind of thing. Like you can buy games, you chill. Like they would have PCs there that you could play on. You probably have to like pay for the hour or some shit like that, but it'd be more of like a game lounge.
That's cool.
And that kind of just fell through. I don't know why they never did that, because I think that would have been fucking amazing, bro. Imagine for all like the fucking youthful kids. Like imagine us back in high school. Like we can't afford cool fucking PCs, anything, but we just fucking we ask our mom for $30 to go over to GameStop and fucking play there for like 3 hours or whatever.
That would have been cool as fuck. It's like a LAN, like it's like your own LAN party.
Exactly, bro. I think that'd be fucking cool as hell, bro. That would be cool. There aren't a lot of places that offer that here in America, at least here in Talladega. I'm not sure if you know of any places.
No, especially here where we're at.
Yeah.
There's this one arcade. I went to.
You talking about the movie theater?
Nah, it's just like legit arcade. They have like a bunch of like nice cabinets and some even like Japanese cabinets too. It's like in Miami or something.
Okay.
And it's really good. I've been there once, and they have this. They have like all their nice arcades, and then like in the back, almost to the left, they had fucking rows of just PCs that you could like, rent out or like, get it for like a certain amount of time. And that shit was good.
Do they still have it? Is it still around or no?
Yeah, I gotta look it up, but
yeah, I mean, send me the place after. I'd love to check it out.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying, man. Like I feel like those kind of things would be so fucking cool. Like if they put those in like GameStops, like buy a bigger location, like have less locations, but buy like a bigger lot, and just do like have it be kind of like an arcade. Like you can like they have PS5s there, Xboxes there, custom PCs there. You can stream there. Let's say like, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, bro, I would wholeheartedly go to a GameStop and do a stream at a fuck. Imagine me surrounded by other people that are trying to do their own thing, and all of a sudden you hear me scream, "Welcome, welcome, everyone!" And I brought fucking Mitch McConnell with me, bro.
Everyone's like,
"What the fuck is wrong with this guy? What the fuck is up with
this guy?"
Hey, I'm Sodacast, okay? I'm a big deal, all right? I get 12 people per stream, all right? Cool, all right? Okay.
You probably fucking heard of me. I used to be a dancer.
I used to be a dancer. I'm the guy, okay?
I'm the extreme, by the way. I know. Calm down.
Oh, God. I think that'd be fucking lit.
That's definitely a business investment. I saw... I think I was coming back. Me and my girlfriend were going to Texas Roadhouse. I saw this big fucking truck, and he was hauling a trailer, and this trailer was like, like it was hauling like game equipment. It was basically that same lounge idea, but in literally like a fucking trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Small, the box trailers.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's smart, because you just take it to like some fucking kid's birthday party.
I like those, but I feel like those are too expensive, man. I've seen those, and they charge a lot of money for them.
What do you do? Do you lease that? Can you lease those? Is it like a car?
I don't know.
You have to buy it outright?
I have no fucking clue. I really have no clue. Imagine the electrical bill on that bitch. Because they put like LEDs in there and like, of course, like that bitch is gonna get hot because you gotta remember you have those consoles running.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
no
ventilation
like
anywhere.
no ventilation in that bitch. Like you gotta be. That bitch is gonna be expensive though. So like I know that you're not gonna be making money off that thing for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a little bit to turn profit. But now is like the better. Like I feel like a couple years ago, I feel like doing it in a store, like LANs,
Mm-hmm.
were done like at home. Like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
bring your Xbox over.
Yeah, yeah.
They brought like their Xbox 360 and like a shitty monitor that no one uses.
Well, the thing
If they
is, you
were
can still
lucky.
have LAN parties with Xbox. You can still do
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah.
but not with PlayStation. Not with no. You can still do that with with Nintendo.
Everything's like crossplay now, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's finally like a nice fucking touch. I'm glad that they did that now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to play Overwatch with like the people in my community, and like some of them play on PlayStation, some of them play on Xbox, some of them play on PC, some of them play on Switch, which is abysmal. Um, like I don't know how the fuck you're running that thing on that little toaster.
It's a little fucking toaster strudel.
But I mean, yeah, man. To go back to my question earlier, like you'd be down to like do like an in-person podcast with like more people, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because
I
I want.
fucking I texted you. I on the Discord. I was like the Soda Couch. I'm like unofficial name, but that'd be a funny ass name for like the round table.
You know me, bro. I'm always like, I always love like when names fit perfectly. Like the Soda Couch would fit perfectly, wholeheartedly. Like if I were to like, it would either be like, it most likely would end up being called like the Soda Couch because like I don't think like the Soda Cat Round Table sounds good enough. So I like the idea of the Soda Couch.
Or the Circle Jerk one, the Soda Circle Jerk,
The Soda Circle Jerk.
the Soda Jerk.
Like I like how I call these podcasts like the Soda Cast Sundays now. I
Yeah,
like how
that
I
shit
call
was
them
good.
that. Like I was like, yo, I put them out every Sunday. That shit just rolls off the tongue. Soda Cast
Mhm.
Sundays. Like you go to the church, you go ahead and celebrate Jesus. You come home, listen to a little bit of Soda Cat, do your sinning for the day.
That's it.
That's it.
Listening to you is the sin.
Yeah, that's the sin, bro.
Yeah, you're talking about fucking and drugs.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what I'm really proud of? This is the 7th episode, and only 2 out of the 7 episodes I've done by myself. Every single other episode, I've had a new guest come on, and I still have plans for other guests that I need to reach out to, because I want to have like a slew of guests that come on here before I start to bring some of you guys back on. Like Naf, if you're listening to this, Rafiq, Dewey, Rosie, I am gonna bring, and obviously you, Ryan. I'm gonna bring all of you guys back on. But I want to try to build up the portfolio so then I could also have like you guys come on together and interact with each other, because I think that would even be cooler.
Yeah, you do like 2 of us. You just
Yeah.
select like 2, and then it's just the 3 of us in a call.
Like I think that'd be so cool. Like imagine like you've never talked with Naf Gaines, right? Like you've never talked with him. You
No.
never even watched that podcast.
He brought the weird fucking. Wasn't he one that brought the weird energy drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it'd be cool. Like, all right, cool. You've never met Naf Gaines. It'd be so interesting. It's kind of like the Marvel Universe crossover. You guys meet for the first time. What will they say to each other? What will they do? Will they argue? Will they love each other? Well, the one thing that I want to see on this podcast eventually, I want to see an argument break out.
Ooh, strong.
I want to see a debate. I want to see an argument, whether it's between me and someone, or 2 people that I bring on, or 4 people. I don't care. However many. I want
all of everyone all at once.
That would be a great idea. I don't know if I'd be able to get everyone to come on at the same time, but every previous guest, that would be fucking epic. I would have a trailer for that, Avengers Endgame style. I'd have the fucking Avengers music playing, and it would just be it would be a black screen, white text would show up. You've all have asked for it, and it is finally happening. And it shows like a quick like glimpse of each like podcast episode with each guest, and then it like fades to black, and it says, they're all here.
That'd be fucking sick.
And I show like a quick little glimpse of like a fucking Zoom call of just like everyone in there all talking at once. Imagine if I do this for like 2 years from now and I just say,
You're like
all right,
in the
cool.
center.
What?
Like, all right, everyone, calm down.
That would be
The
so
circle is in session.
I just start off by saying, all right, I want everyone to introduce themselves at the same time. Constantly interrupt the other person. Everyone just talk.
Everyone just talk at once.
Everyone just talk. Introduce yourself. Tell us what soda you brought. That would be fucking phenomenal, bro. Imagine.
You got the vision, though. That's good. It's set in stone.
Bro, no one will be able to top me. I can say this idea right now because thing is, I don't think anyone can get 200 people on a podcast at once. I will fucking make it happen.
Where do you even host that? Maybe Zoom?
That's what I'm saying, on a Zoom call. I don't fucking care. We'll figure it out. I'll fucking do it on a Zoom call.
It's like half on Zoom, half on Discord. Half of them could it's just like blank communication.
I'll make a video explaining how I even managed to make this all work. I had a software engineer create like a program that allowed me to go ahead and like video chat over 2 to 300 people.
Damn. 300 cameras, just like you just like start flicking through them.
No, I'm just gonna have it zoomed out. It's just gonna show everyone all at once, like all zoomed out. You're gonna have like a little picture of everyone just talking.
It's like a pixel big. You can just barely make out like a head.
Mike, did you really put me in the podcast? Yeah, you don't see yourself at like all the way,
Dude,
like third row, row,
3 to the left,
3 to the
50.
You don't see yourself.
You're right fucking there.
You can kind of hear yourself talk. You see, your mic wasn't that loud. You didn't have your mic that close to your mouth. That's the reason why it was hard to hear you. You gotta remember, I was trying to manage everyone's mics. Okay, I can't. It was tough. All right, some of us had to be sacrificed. You were unfortunately one of them. We can still kind of hear you.
There's gonna be someone just blasting their mic. They're gonna be like,
But that's wholeheartedly. That's something I want to see. I want to bring 2 people on, and it just turns into an argument. I want to see that happen. Like I know I don't know if that will. I know you're shaking your head. You're like, no, that doesn't sound like. I think that sounds like a great fucking idea. Because I'm all about controversy. I'm all about drama. I love to watch that shit play out in front of me.
when the time comes and you do have fucking 200 plus people just like, yeah, let's do it. I think that'll get you even more views.
Oh, 100%.
That'll garner you that'll boost you.
I mean, bro, at that point, I'd run for a Guinness World Record. How many people can you get in one podcast? One legitimate podcast. An established eat that, Joe Rogan. Fuck you.
Everyone gets like 10 seconds to speak. Even then, that's like probably hours of like.
I mean, do the math, bro. If 200 people, give everyone 10 seconds, that's 20,000. It's 20,000 seconds, right?
Okay. 20,000 seconds to minutes. What is that?
Okay, Google. What is 20,000 seconds into minutes?
20,000 seconds is equal to 333.333 minutes.
333 minutes, bro. Okay, Google. How long is 333 minutes into hours?
333 minutes is 5.55 hours.
It would be a 5-hour stream.
It's not bad.
A 5-hour podcast. Okay, Google, stop. It'd be a 5-hour podcast.
Our podcast is pushing what, like 2 hours now?
We're almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Time flies on these podcasts, man.
Okay, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Starting now.
What? Okay, Google, cancel.
Hey, you gotta remember, the government's listening. You gotta be careful.
Bro, they listen to everything, man. We're always being tapped in.
We're being tapped in without consent.
Oh, God, man. God. I think that would be fun, though. I think that would be fucking hilarious to do. To have a podcast where, like, I have people argue and to have a podcast where I have, like, the most people on there. I'm just that fucking ballsy, bro.
Fucking, you could give, like, everyone control of your screen.
Oh,
for, like,
my God. Stop.
all at once. Everyone gets their, like, control. That'd be funny as shit.
Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I want to install a virtual machine. You know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
I want to install a virtual machine. For everyone that doesn't know, a virtual machine is where, like, it's like a carbon copy of your computer, but it's not real. So, like,
It's being run in
from in the computer.
Exactly. So it's like if, let's say, it gets a virus, it'll only attack your virtual computer instead of your actual physical computer. So I want to do a virtual machine, and I like have a clean slate computer, and I want to just let my chat just go wild, controlling the computer, and like seeing how long it will take them to like get viruses on it or something like that. I think that'd be fucking cool.
Virus speed run.
I think that'd be fucking lit. But Ryan, as you've mentioned, as I've mentioned, we have been streaming for about 2 hours and almost 30 minutes. We're just shy of it. So let me ask, is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we get ready to end this podcast?
Honestly, no, this was a good chat.
Yeah. Finally I could feel like I was a little bit more relaxed. I feel like at the beginning was a little, a little interviewee radio show talk show host.
So, what do you want to do with your future?
That's why I can't wait to bring you guys back on, where then it's like, oh, hey, guys, it's Ryan again. Ryan, the fuck have you been up to?
Yeah.
What soda did you bring on this time, man?
This is the break the ice kind of beginnings.
So for everyone listening, trust me, the moment these dumbasses come back on, you're going to see it's less interviewee and more fuck aroundsy.
I think, well, I would say after you pass maybe like 15 or 20, episode 20, then you start doing duos.
I mean...
Or 10, fuck it.
I mean...
Like, episode 11, you bring, like, episodes 3 and 5 back.
You never know, man. You never fucking know. Wait, 3 and 5, so that would be Dewey and Naff. That would be the first two that would pair up.
That'd be fucking sick.
I also look at it like a boxing match, who will control that conversation? Who will be the funnier one?
Who's the first one to go fucking rogue and just start speaking nonsense? Be like, yeah, dude, Bush totally did that one thing that he just said he didn't do.
Yeah. But Ryan, we're going to go ahead and get ready to end the podcast here. So, I have 2 questions for you. First off, did you finish your soda?
My fucking soda's been in the trash. I'm not going to lie. I've been sucking down on some water.
Fair enough. Okay, well then I have an alternative for you. So, you still have a bottle of water, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, I'm going to have you chug the remaining of that bottle of water. Does that sound like a fair deal?
Yeah.
But before you do that, I want you to go ahead and tell everyone, if you want people to find you, where can they find you? Name every platform that you're on. Tell us what the username or tags are.
I go by the same name everywhere. You could, all right, let me just do that real quick. All right, let's see. You can find me on Instagram, my full legal name, Ryan Zuleta.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You can find me on Instagram. Oh, wait, I said that right? Yeah, the Instagram, Ryan Zuleta. You can find me on YouTube, Road Train Charlie. Find me on TikTok, Road Train Charlie. You can find me on SoundCloud. I go by, I think it's Ayo Ryan.
Okay.
I drop some fire content there.
Okay.
And then on Twitch, Road Train Charlie.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So now go ahead. Start to chug the water. I'm going to do my little outro, okay? All right. Perfect. So, yes, guys, if you really did enjoy Ryan, make sure you go ahead, search him up. If you want to find him on Instagram, it's Ryan, Ryan, Zuleta, Zeluta, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan will go ahead and correct me afterwards. Don't worry, Ryan, I'll have you respell it out if I fucked it up. You can find him on Twitch, YouTube. I forgot where else he said. If you search up Road Train Charlie, that's RODATRAIN Charlie CHRLEIE. And you can find him on SoundCloud. I fucked this up so badly. You can find him on SoundCloud.
You fucked every spelling up. You even fucked my last name up, dude. Oh my gosh.
Spell everything out for us. Go for it. How do we find you on Instagram? How do you spell it?
It's Zuleta. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to spell Ryan.
And then how do we find you on Twitch, YouTube, and what was the other one?
Road Train Charlie. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok.
How do you spell the Road Train Charlie?
Road. No spaces. Capital R, Road Train, and then CHARLIE.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie.
And then how about SoundCloud?
SoundCloud's a little tricky, but it's AO Ryan. You'll fucking find it eventually. Or
AYORYAN?
yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
I guess if you're tuning into the YouTube, the video stream, I'll just send you a link to my link tree.
Don't tell me what to do. So, yes, guys, if you are interested in checking out Ryan on any of those social medias, whether you're listening on Spotify, Apple Music, podcasts, whatever, or if you're watching the YouTube video version of this, all you have to do is go to the description or the notes of this podcast, and you will go ahead and see all of Ryan's socials there. So if you want to follow him on anything, there you go. Now,
that's the fucking plug.
Guys, with that being said, if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a follow. We go ahead and do new podcast episodes every other Sunday. You already know, I beat it to death. Every other Sunday. It is Sodacast Sundays. So guys, with that being said, if you truly did enjoy, for now, have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. Stay safe.